to be close with this breeze. So
yeah, conditions
are not great.
I'll go 41.
Oh, 41. Jamo's gone for the sweep. There we go, 41. So, all right, we'll see how we go with those tips as we're set for a start here at Ellerslie Reserve. First quarter, thanks to Harvey Norman. Think Harvey Norman for all your big brands at Geelong's best prices. It will be Jaden Symes up against Cam Wilkinson in the ruck for their respective teams. And a free kick picked out already for a hold. It's going to go to Geelong West. It's going to come back to Baxter Mensch. So he's going to take the first possession of the afternoon. He goes towards, well, he was K-Rock zone, and we're going to call him that. Max Kelly has got it.
Well, ask him.
At right half forward. He wants to be, so we'll see how he goes with this kick. He just pops it up. Wilkinson gets back there, got a hand to it. Kerman gets wrapped up straight away by Barnes. Not going anywhere, and we'll have a ball up about 30 out from the Geelong West goal.
Interesting, Geelong West have started with a player behind the footy.
So we'll keep an eye on that as well. Ball comes back from defenders for Newtown. Kelly at half forward. Bove against him, rips him off the football, and then goes through. And the umpire will come in and ball it up at right half forward.
Yeah, it's an interesting point, Jamo, whether Newtown have pushed one as well, sort of up into that stoppage or into their back half as well.
So the ball goes up and goes pushing the back. No, umpire said play on. Wilkinson over the top of Symes. Little toe poke of a kick. Might be okay. Gets it out wide. Barnes gets the kick around the corner. There's the breeze. They're going to bring it back. No, it's not. Well and truly out of bounds on the full. And also, if you're listening to the nice conversation out the front, we're getting a lot of... it's good, Dean. I like that. I don't think she likes her boyfriend at the moment, but anyway, I'm just saying.
There's a bit going on there.
There's a bit going on. The kick now is going to come back. So the ball is going to be in Kerman's hands. And he's in right half back for Newtown at the eastern end of the ground. Called to play on now. And he hasn't got much to kick too long, so he just goes short, finds Charlie Byrne. So still in the back pocket. And not much on offer for him deep, so he just goes long with the kick. And it goes close to the boundary line. Wilkinson's there. Ball comes back, still in dispute. Around the corner, handball on the up. Came from Byrne, and Bogue was there as well. Diamond over the top of it. Now Mensch just tried to get the handball away, did to Handley. His handball didn't hit the target though. Diamond close to the boundary line, and they see it over. And we will have a boundary throw in. We might see a bit of this afternoon, I think, Kirsch.
Going to say there's no surprise that it's a scrappy affair thus far. A lot of tackles today. I reckon they got 80 last week. I reckon they might break the world record today.
So a boundary throw in right half forward for Geelong West. Symes, the ball holds up in the breeze, falls to the front, and Moy tried to get the handball out, comes to the back, getting around Lovell, side steps, handball out further. Little gets it close to the boundary line, goes to the right foot kick towards the pocket, big pack there. Codd got up, got the handball away as well, came back towards Hall, he dropped the football. The umpire said free kick, yes he did, and Newtown will take the free kick in the back pocket. Short little kick, mucking around with it, the Towners. Diamond tries to ride the bump, get the handball over the top to Ned Harris. Off a step, Byrne, kick was nowhere. Comes back towards Mensch, his handball back inboard. They've got some numbers now. There's K-Rock's own. Edwards goes with a left foot kick. Long to the pocket, goes back with the breeze. No mark taken. Barnes over the top of it, tried to get the handball away. Did so. Hall got it back. Little, he's back towards Barnes. Put him under pressure. Newtown working hard. Is that a push in the back? I think it might be. And I think Newtown will take the free kick in the last line of defence. And they haven't really moved from this back pocket at the eastern end of the ground. Lloyd's got it now. And he wants to switch the play. Keeps it low into the breeze. Got the numbers there. They make sure they did have those. Sutterby, he can chip the ball towards half back. Kerman takes it just outside 50. So slowly moving the ball on the northern side of the ground. He tries to keep the ball short. Comes back to him in the end. Then his kick under pressure. Got the numbers though. Bogue at the front. Tries to draw a player. Handball back. And Lloyd. Right foot kick towards centre wing. Wilkinson in the middle. Good mark. Troop take it. And got it away quickly. Walters on the outside. Right foot kick towards an open half forward flank forward pocket area. Over the top towards Harris Charlie, who runs into an open goal and kicks the first of the afternoon. So good transition of play from Newtown. And Charlie Harris finishes it off for his first. And they are 1 straight 6. Newtown and Chilwell. Geelong West yet to score. Harvey Norman, K-Rock, first quarter scoreboard.
Well, that wind's going down to that pocket to the right of your dial, into the right-hand pocket, and Geelong West stayed skinny, trying to attack from this sort of dead or defensive side of the ground, and you see Newtown, Jamo, taking it to the attacking side of the ground, and they can move the ball with fluency and score it fairly easy from that top side.
Yeah, high risk, high reward. I think Maxi Kelly come off his man there just on the wing, try to impact the ball in the forward pocket, but couldn't quite get there, and just easy handball over the top and goal for Newtown.
So Geelong West, most of the attacking in the first 4 or so minutes, but then Newtown with the opening goal. Back to the middle, Wilkinson, and Symes comes back towards Wilkinson. Little toe poke, Diamond. Now the handball comes forward. Handball over the top, Bove. Set a task for his teammate there. Diamond comes back, puts the tackle on it. 50. Lovell comes back to help out for the Giants. They get the handball out. Dwyer. He goes, but the ball spills free. Now Sutterby gives a handball back. Wilkinson has to get around one. Got the handball away to Condi. Off a step inside. 50. No mark taken. Play on, says the umpire at the back. The Giants working overtime. Kelly's handball as he was tackled. Charlie Harris over the top of it as well. He picks it up and then gets ripped to the ground. And the umpire says over the shoulder. And it will be a free kick to the last goal scorer, Charlie Harris, from about 40 out, 45 degree angle.
Yeah, he's started the right. Charlie Harris on the outside there on the wing. He's going for his second shot of the... Poor old K-Rock Max Kelly's had a bit of a nervous start to the game, but...
So, Charlie Harris has a free kick western end of the ground. The last 90 seconds ago, and this to double the score for Newtown. Bit of a stuttering start as he comes in, kicking into the breeze. He keeps it low. That's a great kick. That is a great kick. That's a Lambie's Tavern goal of the day contender, because he kept that low into the breeze. He really controlled it, Charlie Harris, and put his second on the board, the second for the home side. 2 straight 12. They lead Geelong West, yet to score. Harvey Norman, K-Rock, first quarter scoreboard. And in the experts chair this afternoon, Heath Jamison.
Yeah, it's a good start by Newtown, isn't it? Going to the top end of the... Here is usually probably not the scoring end, and they've got 2 on the board inside 7 minutes. So I think West Pressure's been all right around the ball. They just missed 2 or 3 1-metre handballs. I think they were out then on the far side of the ground and turned the ball over. So you just got to make sure you hit them against a quality side like Newtown.
And a great kick too for goal, wasn't it? We know that breeze is really strong.
Wilkinson goes up in the ruck, gets it down. Sutterby wrapped up by Mensch straight away. Umpire says play on, and picked his pocket. Mensch got the left foot kick out wide towards half forward inside 50. Ball spills to the front. Hall tried to get the handball away for Newtown. Comes the other way. Codd can impact it at 50 and get the handball on the outside. They go quickly with the kick over the head of a couple in the goal square. Is it goal? It is. It's over the back. Was it through? Yes, it was. And the ball originally came from Cooper Frost. And just looking at who, in the end, got that goal. That was great play at the back. Just able to shuffle the ball from one end to the other really quickly, Geelong West, and get it away. And I think it's Kane Sewell with his first kick in GFL footy, if you don't mind. That is fantastic. So he has put the Giants first on the board, and Newtown 2 straight 12. Harvey Norman, K-Rock, first quarter scoreboard.
Well, with the breeze, that goal out the back, Jason, very, very dangerous.
Good roving.
Oh, absolutely. If you get in there quick, that top side again, Jamo, as well.
So back to the middle, Wilkinson, Demench, he's getting on top again in the middle. Lovell kick off the ground towards half forward. Coming out and meeting it was Evans. He gets around, kick was partly smothered. Sutterby gets back there, he's got some support. He might end up with the football. Little put the tackle on straight away, threw him into the ground. The umpire will come in, ball it up at half forward.
You know, footy hasn't changed that much still. The breeze has come into this defensive side. You still want to defend this side and attack that top side. And we've seen the 3 goals come almost from that top side.
So, ball up at centre half forward for Geelong West. Sutterby through the middle, loses the football. Wilkinson got the handball on the up to Lloyd. He got it further to Byrne. He goes wider, and they work it towards half back. And he's going to settle the play down, Newtown. And that's Devlin with the football. He chips the ball short. He's okay. Taking the mark is Panuccio. Hello at half back. We want to see him get the ball more.
Yep.
So Panuccio at half back. Called to play on. He drives it long towards centre wing, but it's all Geelong West there taking the mark. Cossins, he gives it away to Mensch, who bought his own footy again this afternoon, goes towards half forward. At the back, Byrne, blind turn, did well. Kick over the top to Devlin, and we start again. At half-back, Royce Devlin has the football.
Son of Stuart Devlin, drafted to the Cats in 91, I want to say, 92.
Well, his kick, he bit off a bit there, going backwards. Tried to find Lloyd, and it was chopped off. And Geelong West do well defensively inside their 50. They're going to have another boundary throw in, another attempt to attack the goal.
Wombat Gully Plant Farms. Sotheby Little is a nice little match up there in the midfield.
Yes, fantastic. We'll keep an eye on that throughout the day. Now from the ruck contest to the back. Sotheby there again. Little right next to him. Byrne breaks free, extracts the football, gets it towards centre wing. Numbers were with Geelong West, but through the middle, Devlin got wrapped up by Little. Did he take them on? The umpire says it's held to him, and we'll have a ball up centre wing. 2 straight 12. Newtown, they lead Geelong West 1 straight 6. Played 10.5 Port Phillip Ferry's time clock. Port Phillip Ferry's, there's no better way to travel. And Wilkinson gets the ball down. Devlin towards Sotheby, who's handball back in board. Panuccio had to stand good tackle. He got the handball away though under pressure. Now Little up the shot tower with the kick towards half forward with the breeze, punched away defensively by Codd, goes to the side. Lloyd, his kick was partly smothered, goes towards Condi. Sotheby again, handball, put Condi under pressure. Kelly put the tackle on him, and we are going to have another ball up at right half forward for the Giants.
I think West pressure's been really good to start the game around the pack. Newtown are trying to get the ball out the other side, but they keep pitting him into this area of the ground.
They are still there, and the handball comes up to Diamond, close to the boundary line. He pushed over in the end by Moi, and we'll have a boundary throw in this occasion.
It's a great call, Jono, because their handballs that Newtown are performing are under pressure, and all they're doing is transferring the pressure, and Geelong West are wrapping them up at every opportunity.
So throw in near centre wing, Symes and Wilkinson. Wilkinson gets it to the front. Little comes across. He's outdone though by Diamond, who tried to pick it up, couldn't do so, and he has seen it over the boundary line for a throw in. So stuck on centre wing on the southern side of Eldersley Reserve. 12 playing 6, early stages of the first term here. Over the back, Symes fell over. Umpire said, what was it? He paid a free kick. Was it a push to Wilkinson, or maybe in the front? Yeah, it was to Wilkinson from Symes. So the big ruckman will take it at centre wing. And Troop gives him a lead close to the boundary line. He's not going to be able to kick it that far, is he? He puts it up. It's a high kick. It's going to go there. Kelly, in fact, he just got hands to it. Troop, lucky he did. It was going to be out of bounds on the full. Went with the breeze. And it will be a throw in right next to the best seats in the house. Thanks to Apco Cafe 24/7. We'll have a boundary throw in. Wilkinson playing behind the ball, so Waddell's going to do the ruck work against Symes. Thrown in. Boundary umpire was never going to throw it that far. They were in a mile there. Handball comes on the up towards Evans. Lloyd comes across, kick off the ground by Evans. Goes towards centre half forward. No mark taken by Maddock. Handball comes out. West have got control. Lovell, blind turns, fell over. Handball on the outboard was okay. Frost, 65 out from goal. Pops it up towards full forward. Collins got 2 or 3 on him. Front and centre. Newtown working hard. And the umpire will come in and ball it up right forward pocket for the Giants. 13 played first term, 2 straight Newtown. Geelong West 1 straight 6. Ball up Codd. Got it down. Evans through the middle. His kick was smothered. Goes to the outside. Tanner Stone was over the top of it as well. And the umpire with a bit more work to do. Might see plenty of ball down there this afternoon, boys, I think, in that right forward pocket. Yep. And the ball from the contest, and another boundary throw, and Reid can't keep it in.
Giants got 3 or 4 just set up in an old-fashioned wall here. I'd probably send a couple in, Kirsch. What are your thoughts there?
Bogue was forward, and he's just gone into the stoppage, so we'll see if one spits out and goes back as a forward.
So Symes, boundary throwing over the head of all the ruckmen. Now Darnell Edwards, left foot kick. I think he looked for the goal. In the end, he tried to pass it towards Codd, who gave away the free kick. So Newtown trying to go on the outside. Kerman gets the kick, goes towards Handley and also Harris. Charlie, can they keep it in? Lloyd can. He chips the ball short to Diamond. No 15 play on the call. Diamond kicks it over the top. It's okay. And he finds Dylan Hall, just back end of centre wing. Handballs it away to Lloyd, who streams past. He goes towards half forward with the kick. Troop punched away from behind. Front and centre, Lewis now. Little toe poke kick Back towards centre wing. They get it back to Lewis. His kick again tumbling on the outside. Might be okay though. You've got to be in front, and Collins was. He goes back inside with the kick. Is good to Frost. Opened up some area for him. He tries to draw a play and give it away to Lovell, who needs to finish it off. 45 and closing, was always going to miss, and was lucky to get it behind in the end. And
good transfer of play.
It was 1-1-7. Geelong West, Newtown 2 straight 12. Harvey Norman, K-Rock. First quarter scoreboard.
Bad miss though in the scheme of things. They really need to hit the scoreboard and get some pressure on while they've got this breeze.
So Lloyd goes short to Hocking in the back pocket. Attacking side of the ground, the northern side. Plays on from defensive 50, goes towards centre wing. Getting back though. Giants have got the numbers. There's that wall across there. The short kick was terrible though to Ned Harris, who was able to take it easily on. Centre wing goes towards half forward with the kick. Wilkinson handballs it away. Diamond off a step over the back. Might be okay for Hollard, but it runs past him and through for one behind to Newtown. So they go to 2-1-13. They lead Geelong West 1-1-7.
Well, the last, we're talking about the breeze, the last couple of kicks by Newtown have actually had some distance and purchase on it. So you can kick the ball 40 to 50 metres into this breeze.
So Dwyer, kicking in duties for Geelong West, comes towards the broadcast side, towards Mensch at the front. No mark taken, Maddock. And the umpire will come in and ball it up at left half forward for Newtown. Played 16 minutes first term. Port Phillip Ferry's time clock. Port Phillip Ferry's, there's no better way to travel. Falls to Panuccio, gets into Bogue. Little left foot underground kick towards Wilkinson having a rest. Handball came back towards Bogue. His handball back into Bove. He gets it across 50. It's a good kick, is it? Goes up one hand, no mark taken. Mensch needs some support. And was that high tackle? I think it might have been. Free kick. Going to come back for Geelong West. Just inside defensive 50. They're going to be able to try and clear it defensively again. Oh, the kick was wide. They're going to be able to keep it in. Collins was there. And the ball came from Griffin. Can't keep it in front of the Newtown coach's box. We're going to have a boundary throw in again.
Just Matty Bogue by himself at the front of these last couple of stoppages. Just getting... Well, they put some time into him now, but...
Dell takes the ball out of the ruck contest. Troop goes up, can't take the mark, off hands. The side of the pack. They've got the numbers, Newtown, if they can pick it up. Panuccio's handball, they're running in droves. Hollard off a step. Did he see something out of the corner of his eye? He did, but it was a Geelong West player. And they're going to be able to chip the ball to Symes, just inside defensive 50. His handball. Dwyer had to just sit and wait. He goes wide for the kick. Hocking got a big fist away to it. Can he keep it in? I don't think so. It'll run away, but allowed him to get it over. Moi couldn't take the ball, and we will have a boundary throw in between wing and half forward for Newtown. 13 playing 7. Middle stages this first term here at Ellerslie Reserve. Throw in for Waddell in front, got a left hand to it. Lovell wrapped up straight away, not going anywhere. And a couple of Newtown players, Bogue and Sotheby, see him.
Good pick up,
in the tackle.
Jamo, he still hasn't got anyone at this stoppage, and the last two has been the same.
He runs straight through the middle there. He can't take it with him. Symes tried to take it out. Newtown had the players running forward, but now Evans towards Lovell. Panuccio over the top of it as well. Got kicked in the hand. The umpire said play on. He's on hands and knees again. He gets tackled by his own teammate, Sotheby, in the end. They're both playing for the same team. Ball spills free. Lovell threw the handball out to Symes. He got it further to Griffin. Oh, you have to be quick here. He's not. He's wrapped up. He's still got the kick away under pressure. Goes towards centre wing. Moi. Can he keep it in? He can't. He just runs out of room, and we'll have a boundary throw in. 18 and a half played first term, and it's Newtown 2-1-13. Geelong West 1-1-7.
Troopy got there in the end there, but I think he was just a little bit slow on his heels. I think he could have got him a little bit earlier.
Yeah, wrapped him up.
Throw in, Waddell got it down with his left hand. Don't argue from Lovell. Gets the right foot kick towards half forward over the head of Stone. Got a hand to it in the end. Will he get a free kick for over the shoulder? He will. And it'll come back to Tanner Stone at right half forward. He is about 55 from goal. So he just pops up to the top of the square. Newtown had the numbers over the back again. Who's going to get there first? Collins is there. Barnes is there also. I think Newtown see it through for a rush behind. They do. So they go to 1-2-8 now. Geelong West. Trail Newtown 2-1-13. Harvey Norman, K-Rock first quarter scoreboard. And we've played 19 and a half in this first term. Port Phillip Ferry's time clock. Ball has been kicked into Orr. It's centre half back. Wants to keep it on the attacking side, so goes to the outer side. Finds Diamond. He goes with the kick over the top, looking for Hall, who made a space for himself behind Mensch. Kick over the top, not good in the end. Cossins takes the mark for Geelong West. Chips the ball back to Lewis. Right in the back pocket, western end of the ground. So Lewis towards former K-Rock zone, Max Kelly. We'll have a discussion about that. He runs through the back pocket, goes towards half-back, over the head of Kerman and also Codd. They track it back. Kerman tried to... he did well. He knew Codd was right in his back pocket and pushed him over with the ball, and we'll have a boundary throw-in.
Yep, Wiggy-matic, K-Rock's mid-year team of the year full-back.
Yes, he was.
Yep.
Getting ready for that again, are you?
Will he hold his spot? Ready for some more controversy?
Boundary throw-in. Wilkinson gets it to the front. Sutterby got it down. Ned Harris pops it up towards Troop. Waddell comes up as well. Off the side of the pack. Just inside 50 for Newtown. And the umpire's going to ping whoever else is underneath there. I don't know who it was. It's a Newtown player. He pointed the wrong way. Lewis put the tackle on. And it's Dylan Hall who, exasperated, gets up. Can't believe he got picked for holding the ball. No, he wasn't. Punched away from the contest on centre wing, and we're going to have a boundary throw in again. And this boundary umpire's been doing a bit of work on this side of the ground.
He's going to have to re-oil that arm at quarter time.
Don't kick down the line. I'd like to see West just be have a little bit more adventure in their game, get it out the other side and try and score whilst they have this semi-wind at their back.
Wilkinson gets it down. Now Sutterby to Harris. He popped it out towards Charlie Harris. Just had to get it under pressure and got it away quickly. Bove goes with a handball on the outside, or overuse between Harris. He's going to get wrapped up at 50. Needs some support. Geelong West come back the other way. Defend now. Bove helped it again towards Ned Harris. He got it to Lloyd. Had to sit and wait as the ball was in the breeze. His left foot kick didn't go anywhere. Little handball was partly smothered again by Lloyd. Now Evans to Darnell Edwards. Goes to the left foot kick, but turned it over this time. Charlie Byrne reads it the better. Back end. Oh, dangerous kick. Might be okay to Sutterby, right on the cricket pitch area.
He started well, Charlie Byrne.
He has. Now Sutterby wants to go wide towards Devlin, coming towards the best seats in the house thanks to Atco Cafe 24/7. He takes the mark at left half forward. So now Devlin. A lot of players between him and goal. Just kicks it as long as he can. Troop has to sit under it. Waddell comes full back, punch to the front. Condi got a hand to it. Handball on the inside to Mensch. Oh, he gets wrapped up by the couple of tackles there. And it's going to be holding the ball. It's going to be a free kick to Jordan Walters.
He got one back anyway.
So Walters at half forward pops it up. Dwyer gets up. Troop's there as well. Got a hand to it. Needs some support. There's 4 on 1. Troop's the one. The umpire says you've hatched it. And it's holding the ball. Didn't have much option there. He had no players in support. And Geelong West will take the free kick.
It was almost, once he went to ground, that was it, wasn't it?
Probably got to adjust to that now. I think that's the 4th holding the ball in free kick.
That's
so
right.
The players should know now that they're probably going to cop it. So get the ball out as quick as you can.
So the ball towards Bogue. Sutterby back towards Bogue. Barnes is there as well, his handball. Punch back towards Bogue, falls into the arms of Griffin, who takes on tackles and drops the football. The umpire says play on. Back to Sutterby. Now Condi, handball over the top. Barnes got it away to Little. Got a great handball on the inside to Evans. His kick high and long towards half forward. Stone over the back. He's hocking, and they see it over the line for a throw in right half forward. For the Giants into attack, they're 1-2-8. Newtown 2-1-13.
Good little sharp play by Little, I think, was it, through the middle of the ground there?
Yep.
Good little bit of leg speed.
So throw in, right half forward for the Giants. Evans in ruck. Handball comes out. Oh, Diamond put a tackle on the ball. Wasn't even in the realms of being in the arms of Brad Wood. And I think he'll take the free kick at right half forward. So Brad Wood a long way down from his normal backline position with the breeze, still 60 out from goal. He's going to pop it to the top of the square. Big pack there, punched away to the side. Wilkinson doing the roving work, can't take it with him. Needs some support. Stolen by Barnes. Kick with the outside of the right boot. Back to the top of the square. No mark taken. Now Charlie Harris under pressure. Frost, fresh air shot. Diamond in there. Handball through the middle. They lose the football. Stone as well. The umpire has found a free kick. It's going to be a hold. Newtown will take the free kick. And it'll be Blake Reid, I think, in the last line of defence, who will take the resultant free kick. Called to play on now as well. So Stone comes at him. He wants to go to the outer side with the kick. Bove goes up. Should have taken the mark. Couldn't. Little wrapped up straight away. Ball spills free. Handball. Is that advantage? It is. Charlie Harris back into centre wing on the outboard. He's out and about. Panuccio doesn't sit for him. Needs some support. Lewis pushed him past the football and then picks it up. Got it away. Buckles handball over the top. Oh, doesn't sit though. Cossins. He's wrapped up straight away, hatched the ball, Charlie Harris against him, and the umpire says held in. 50 out from the Newtown goal, will have the ball up.
A bit lucky there with the bounce of the ball. I think West have got a couple of players behind the ball here. They should be winning the foot race back, but if the ball had a bounce right there, Panuccio was off to the races.
From the ruck contest, ball comes out the back, Sutterby, who's brought his own football as well, inside 50, Hollard, 30 line takes the mark. Possibly too far out to score. He's 45 out into the breeze. He plays on quickly, goes to an open square, goes back, no mark taken, falls to the side, and Geelong West had the numbers, but Panuccio came across the front and did well, got it to Troop. He kicked over his shoulder, coming out of Buckwell, Condi against him, falls to Ned Harris, kicks underneath, and it was smothered in the end through by Lockie Hanley and through for one behind. So 2-2-14 Newtown, Geelong West 1-2-8. Moi Moi waits for the football to come to him. Now coming towards Edwards, and they see it over the boundary line for a throw in.
Deliberate call. Tough from the Newtown players, almost begging for it.
45 around from the Newtown goal. We'll have a boundary throw in. Wilkinson tries to get it towards Bogue, falls to the front. Lewis feigned the handball and then kicked it instead towards Collins on centre wing, falls the back. Stone gave it to Moi Moi running past, uses a turn of speed to get around. Hocking goes to the right foot kick inside 50, and was that a mark taken? Umpire free, mark, whatever you like. Kerman gives the ball back to Codd, 50 out from goal, and Angus Codd, who has to be a goal scorer for Geelong West today. Deep forward, it's a big kick.
Looks confident.
He does look confident, doesn't he? He's a left footer. He's on the right half forward flank, about 55 out. He want to use the breeze to bring it back. He's got nowhere near it. Top of the square, punched away side, and Panuccio picks it up beautifully. Kick, short little kick, missed the target. Frost comes the other way. He gets wrapped up straight away. Ball spills free, close to the boundary line. Stone, can he keep it in for Geelong West? No, he can't. Runs out of room. And the umpire will come in. Boundary umpire will come in and throw it in.
Got to know your limitations, don't you, in that circumstance anyway. Top of the square or a little hit up or work it around the arc, one of the three.
So a throw in. Codd up against Waddell. Ball still in dispute. Handball came from Lloyd back to Waddell. He gets it outside 50. Troop got three against him as the siren sounds for quarter time, and it's Newtown 2-2-14, and they lead Geelong West 1-2-8. And goals there.
Out there now, it looks like Newtown have only got 5 forwards, so they've stuck with it. Newtown, so they got the one behind. Sorry, so they've only got 5 forwards West, not Newtown, sorry. So they're sticking with it all day. I was surprised that they did it in the first quarter. This is probably the quarter you would do it, so they've stuck with it. But, I wouldn't have done it in the first quarter.
So, second term, thanks to APCO Cafe 24/7, 2-2-14 Newtown, they lead Geelong West 1-2-8. Wilkinson goes up early in the ruck. Symes gets it down. Right on the cricket pitch area, comes towards Sutterby. Mensch wraps him up. Ball towards Diamond. Sutterby puts the tackle on Lovell. Pack develops around there. Moi Moi got a quick kick out. Only short to Byrne, who played for the mark. It was never going to be a mark. It was too short. He got it wide though. And Diamond took the mark on centre wing. Plays on quickly. drives the ball long from the attacking side towards Waddell, who comes out. Hollard front and centre, but it was a hold. Waddell tried to go for the mark, got held by his left arm, only was able to put the right hand up and couldn't clunk it, but the umpire spotted it, and he will take a set shot for goal from about 25 out directly in front.
Yeah, so if you can get the ball in there quick, it sort of eliminates that +1. If you get it to a one-on-one, it's certainly dangerous. They've got some marking targets down there, and he's a big boy, he's a big lump, Lockie Waddell.
He comes in, and the big lump has missed it. So he has pushed it to the near side, 3 for 1 behind. So they go to 2-3-15. Newtown, Geelong West 1-2-8. Apco Cafe 24/7 K-Rock. Second quarter scoreboard. Bad miss.
Yeah, you can't miss that side today. If anything, you overcorrect and miss the other side. But a couple of players now have missed that side. You'd think they'd have it in their head that the wind's going to push the ball.
Handley comes to the defensive side looking for Collins. And also Codd there. And the umpire will come in and ball it up right half forward for Newtown.
The left-footed Charlie Byrne there at the start of that quarter was a magnificent kick.
Ball from Mensch, gets it to Kelly, got it on the outside. They go through centre wing. Can't pick it up, Evans. Handball towards Lloyd. Handball by Barnes to the call of Little. Can he keep it in? He can't. He runs out of room. Runs over the boundary line and will have a throw in on centre wing.
Got a message from down in Tasmania, Jano, one of mine and your mates, Matty Zacks, just had a go at me for having a go at forwards on our personal Twitter page.
KFC personal Twitter today, Kirsch.
Absolutely.
Tuned in from everywhere. That's probably a plus, though, Kirsch.
Speaking of internet down there,
Got it through the tin cans down there. Well done. And the ball. Diamond gets the clearing kick towards half forward. Handley put the tackle on. Ball spilt free. Goes towards the boundary line. Baxter Mensch wants deliberate. I don't think he's going to get that, is he? And it's a boundary throw in. About 55 around from the Newtown goal. Kicking to the eastern end in this second term. Here at Elderslie, 7 points the difference, early stages, second term. And boundary throw in, Wilkinson goes up, big thump down, back towards the boundary line. And they track it back there, Handley can't keep it in for Geelong West, and we'll have another throw in.
Charlie Harris mentions another nice little contest in that stoppage. Charlie Harris is obviously just trying to see if he's going to go to him, stand off each other or go to each other, and they went to each other.
So boundary throw in again. Waddell takes it out of the ruck contest, and that's a better kick for goal. And I think he's got it over the top of a couple of Geelong West players. He has done better that time. He's turned it around and kicked a goal. So he's made up for the last miss a couple of minutes ago.
I'm not going to worry about the set shots, he says. I'm just going to row for my own ball.
Just edged him underneath it then. You got to be careful with the big fellas when they get behind you in that stoppage inside forward 50. Hawkins for Geelong, very good at it, but the big fella just edged Symes, I think it was, underneath it there and took it out of the ruck, and beautiful snap on goal.
Yeah, it was indeed.
So Waddell's first, Newtown's third. They're 3-3-21. They lead Geelong West 1-2-8. Back to the middle straight away for Wilkinson and Symes. Both get a hand to it. Falls to Ned Harris. Handball over the top. Diamond gives it to Sotheby. Handball to Mick Condy. Gets on that favoured left boot. Pops it to the top of the square. Waddell goes up. Hamlin hanger. Great mark by Lockie Waddell, and he is starting to cause some havoc deep forward for Newtown and the Geelong West defenders. And he just plucked it from nowhere. Hollard was great front and centre, but he wasn't required on that occasion. And just about from the same spot, he missed one 3 minutes ago. A chance for him to put his second on the board in a minute. He comes in and he has missed it in exactly the same spot and through for one behind. So he needs to kick him around the corner. He should have just tried around the corner and played on.
Just tapped it to himself. And but I'll tell you what, there's an easy clearance out of that middle too then, Jamo. It's just free-flowing out there.
So the miss has resulted in Geelong West kicking it back in towards half-back. It's a terrible kick though. Symes needs some support. And Kelly gives him some. The don't argue got the handball away. Was that a don't argue and dropped the footy? I think it might have been. It was. So handball comes from Hall towards Lloyd, who goes inside 50, but at this time set up better. Dwyer behind the ball for Geelong West. Goes wide to Kelly. Right on defensive 50. Chips the ball back in. Mensch. Thought about playing on laterally. Now he doesn't know where to go. He handballs it back. Handley off a step, goes towards centre wing. Griffin goes up. Good mark. Hamlin hanger contender as well there from Griffin. No, in fact, it was Nick Hoare actually who took it, and he got it away. Mensch now runs along centre wing. Oh, handball inside, sets a task for Little. Stone in support. Kelly overusing the football. Lovell, kick off one step towards centre half forward. Cod from behind, runs into Collins, goes to the side. Orr gets it. He wants a clearing kick back towards centre wing. Kelly's kick from mid-air. Might be okay in the end. If he tracks it back, he does. Hollard comes across. He needs some support. Oh, Kelly just indiscriminately put a tackle on. The umpire said play on.
You can do that.
Falls in the arms of Byrne, who takes it at half back. He goes and wants to go the attacking side and gets it out wide. Panuccio gives it to Ned Harris, runs through centre wing, right foot kick towards half forward. And Waddell is tearing it up at the moment, 50 out from goal.
It's easy to say make a change, but you've got to find someone to replace that player on him, and it's not easy.
Charlie Byrne left foot off half back.
Mate,
I think I've found someone here.
He's been elite
The
tonight.
coach has big raps on him too. Don't worry about that, about his usage off half back. Lockie Waddell now 45 out, or right on 50. In fact, he kicks it, and he has not got the distance, and it's pushed through. Rushed for one behind to the home side. They go to 3-4-22 now, Newtown.
Just with Waddell there, Kirsch, obviously marking everything that's going inside 50. Do you hold off changing him in the ruck? Because it's nearly his time to go in. I think he went in around 8 minutes in the first quarter.
It's a great call. You'd probably give him an extra 3 or 4, wouldn't you, and try and get a goal from him.
Yeah.
So the ball, West have moved it out towards half back. They get it to Mensch on centre wing. Goes long towards half forward. Hall goes up, can't take the mark off hands. There's a 2-on-2 there. Goes off hands and out of bounds for a throw in. Just attacking side of centre wing for Geelong West. Haven't seen the ball much at this end of the ground so far in this second term. 7 played. Port Phillip Ferry's time clock. Port Phillip Ferries, there's no better way to travel. Symes gets it down. Evans tries to ride the tackle. Got the ball free.
He's dragged it in.
Dragged it in now. The umpire, I think he's going to hatch him too. Don't worry about that. That's holding the ball. He got rid of it and then brought it back in. The 2 number 5s, Ned Harris. Chips the ball to Reid. Plays on. Has to be quick. Goes to the outer side with the kick. Oh, no mark taken. Handball on the up. Through the middle, Hall for Geelong West. Dangerous to Kelly. Wrapped up by Devlin. He got the kick away somehow. And they get it free. Wood gets it out wide. That's a good mark by Collins against Kerman, who gave it away by hand quickly. Handball over the top. Hall can't pick it up on his bootstraps. He tries to pick it up again. He's pushed out and over the boundary line. And it will be a throw-in at right half forward for the Giants.
Bit of play on ball there by the Giants. I don't mind that. Force the forward handball. I think they linked up 2 or 3 there and got the ball forward.
They got a bit of territory, didn't they? Yeah.
Ruck contest. Wilkinson got to the front. Diamonds handball to Sutterby, left it behind. Little through the middle. Now the handball on the up. Barnes, right foot kick, long across the face of goal into the left forward pocket. And Collins and Kerman see it over. We'll have a boundary throw in. 23 playing 8 here at Elderslie.
I'd be tempted to throw big Hocking forward here. I think Newtown have had a fair bit of the footy. West have got 7 forwards down there, so someone else in the air, I'd be tempted to play him.
Yep, with the breeze, ball coming in quick.
Sutterby got it from the ruck contest towards Diamond, and goes to Hocking on cue. Chips the ball back in, board to Ned Harris. He wants to play on, does he? He does now. Wants to switch it to the outer side, to the left foot of Byrne, who runs through half back. Gets it over the top, saw something out of the corner of his eye. It was Bogue. His handball outside to Byrne again. Oh, beautiful little sidestep, left foot kick inside, 50! Burns it in to Hollard.
He's a player, Byrne.
Jamo's got him on the list for recruitment next year in 2023.
I'll tell you what, that's the best play we've seen today. Best ball movement, hitting up the big fella Hocking, turning him inside, staying in the corridor, getting it to the top side. That's it. That's your system right there.
So Uriah Hollard on a lead. Could not do anything but mark it after Charlie Byrne hit him right fair square in the chest. And he'll shoot for goal from 40 out. Slide angle with the breeze, and he's missed to the far side this time. So a little bit of him and a little bit of Waddell, and they'd have a goal. They've missed it, and he's through for 1 behind. So 3-6-24 now, Newtown. Geelong West 1-2-8 at Co Cafe 24/7. K-Rock's second quarter scoreboard. And Dwyer is going to play on from full back for the Giants and come towards Hoare, who goes up against 3. Orr is one of them. Runs straight through. Handball on the up towards Diamond. Top of the square with the kick. Over the back, Hollard's there, fighting hard for it. Lewis, used to be teammates at Geelong College, the two of them. He gets the handball out. Now the ball comes to Evans, kick around the corner. And over the back towards Hall. Can he pick it up, though? That's the thing. He can't, but he's got some support. Stone, centre wing. Goes with a long kick. Codd with a sit over the back. Got a hand to it. Couldn't take the mark. Wrapped up straight away by Kerman. He got the kick away, did it? The umpire said play on. Byrne just uses the left foot again. Chips the ball. And Kerman takes the mark. Goes back inboard. Oh, dangerous. Symes. Mench is there as well. He gives it to Mench at half back. Kick over the top. Codd has to run back, but filling the hole for Newtown was Bogue. He takes the mark. Called to play on at centre half back. He chips the ball short, Kerman. Nobody within 15 of him. He thought about short. He's got Wilkinson there. He also had Lloyd. He goes in that direction. No 15, said the umpire. So he's called to play on. Wants to run across. Left foot kick towards centre half back. It's okay. And taking the mark there is Bove. Goes towards centre wing. Bit of space out there. Edwards has to make up a bit of ground. Handball over the top. Sutterby got it. 55 out towards the pocket. Hollard takes the mark again. And we'll have another set shot this time. A lot closer. And only about 25 out from goal.
Always easier for the home side to play the ground correctly, but yeah, as Kirsch mentioned earlier, getting that ball out the other side. Kerman's had the ball out here once or twice, always looking for that 45 to make sure that they can get the ball out the other side.
So 25 out, left forward pocket, eastern end of the ground. Hollard's going to run around, kick on his right foot, and has missed everything. He has hit the way wrong side of the football there. And it's out of bounds on the full on the opposite side, back pocket.
And he's a renowned goal kicker, a little goal sneak.
You built him up, Kirsch.
I did, yeah. He's really let me down a minute, hasn't he?
So, Wood, short, Lovell for Geelong West. Going to take the game on, go to the outer side, take the bounce, go outside towards defensive 50. Cossins over the top to Lewis by hand. Runs through half back, goes towards centre wing. Got a couple running past. He elects to go long to Codd, but Kerman, years of experience, read it the better. Chipped the ball back inboard to Bogue. Oh, Symes was late. Probably held him up just long enough, though, for Geelong West to set up behind the football. He's got Ned Harris still inside defensive 50, goes in that direction. Got Kerman in the half-back flank if he needs him. He wants to go to the outer side, though. Does now to Lloyd, who shows a bit, though, and they're away. Now the short little kick comes from Hoare. It's a Stone by himself, got out the back, will walk into goal and kicks the goal. So Tanner Stone, a good response from half forward by the Giants. They've turned the ball over. Tanner Stone kicks his first, the second for the visitors. They're 2-2-14. They trail Newtown 3-6-24. APCO Cafe 24/7. K-Rock second quarter scoreboard.
I don't reckon Matt saw Stone out the back there.
No, he didn't. I think he thought he was on his own.
I think he thought too. I think he was running towards the contest, and then when the ball went over his head, he thought, oh, where's that gone to? And
exactly.
Stone was in the goal square by himself.
Just a step prior to that, you know, they had the chance to come out here to Kerman, and they were coming this way on the switch, but I think that's that we're talking about. We've said it several times. I want to keep it on that top side, but sometimes you've still got to use your switch or use the players that are available to you and what the opposition give you, and Kerman was the correct option then instead of coming back into trouble.
So back in the middle, Wilkinson gets it down. Panuccio through the middle, little right foot kick inside 50. Waddell comes out, doesn't sit for him. Handley gets across there, his handball's partly smothered. Back towards Waddell. And Lewis in there also fighting hard for it. And Devlin. Pack develops around them. The umpire will come in and ball it up about 45 out from the Newtown goal.
Same amount of goals scored as last night's victory versus Man United at the MCG at the moment.
Well done. Ball. Well, here's another one possibly. Bowe gets it around the corner but chopped off Lewis. Read it the better last line of defence for the Giants. And chips it to the back pocket. Evans takes the mark. Around the corner's okay. Just moving the ball diligently around towards Hoare, who goes up, can't take the mark. Front and centre, Codd was okay. His handball back to Hoare. Got around, he threw the ball away. Little tried to pick it up under pressure. Held on to, the umpire said no, play on. Moy. He draws the player, gives the handball away, might get it back. No, Lovell goes the outside of the right foot towards Stone in the back in the forward pocket. Will it sit for him? Reid comes at him. Stone can't get up. And he's wrapped up. We'll just take the tackle. The umpire will come in and ball it up.
He's got a little knack of getting out the back, Stone, hasn't he? He's done it the last 3 times the ball's coming forward 50.
You think with the peroxide here...
I was going to say, yeah,
exactly.
So, boundary, ball up, about 45 out right next to the boundary. Geelong West into attack. Waddell got it down. Rove, though, by Lovell. His kick was smothered. Goes towards Cod. Can't keep it in. And is that over the shoulder? Yes. And Matt Bogue made sure the umpire saw it too. Against Angus Cod there. So Bogue in the back pocket. Goes back to Lloyd. Right next to the behind post. Stone stands that mark. To try and go to the other side. He goes to the back pocket. Reed gives him some space. He goes inboard. Bove. Handball on the outboard. And they get it to Lloyd, who's their runner from half back as well. Goes towards centre wing, but they've turned the ball over. Handley was able to take that mark uncontested. He chips the ball over the top to Lovell. Thought about playing on past Bove. He just holds it up now. He chips the ball. Oh, one-hander. Oh, no mark taken. Evans. He's turned it over. Condi. He gets the ball on the outside towards Bove. Has to sit and wait for it. Wants to get back around on his right. Draws a player. Doesn't know where to go. He comes backwards in the end. Hocking off a step. That's more deliberate, but misses the target. At the back, Lewis across half-back. He threw the ball to Symes. And Newtown will take the free kick just inside the centre square.
Just panicked a bit.
Yeah, he had the numbers there too.
So Ned Harris. Where will he go? He'll go on the outside, 50 out from goal. Hocking's got it. In fact, he's probably 55 out, so he wants to play on now, give himself a bit of a run-up. So he goes long with the kick! Good kick! Lammy's 7th goal of the day, contender from Braden Hocking. He knew he was better on the run, and his finish was fantastic. He kicked his first, and the 4th for Newtown. They go to 4-6-30. And they lead Geelong West 2-2-14. Apco Cafe 24/7. Second quarter, K-Rock scoreboard.
Well, Jamo called it. He wanted him to go forward to kick a goal in a forward position role, but he's still a backman.
I think he's a goal kicker though, Kurt.
He is indeed.
Did he kick 10 or something?
He kicked 7 in the quarter.
7 in the quarter earlier in the year. So I think with this breeze, I'd have him down there. I think Waddell at full forward's causing issues, so another marking player. He hasn't really got. I haven't got a match up for him up here.
Nah.
Like he's currently playing on a midfielder that's resting, so I'd send him forward.
Absolutely.
Symes got it down to Moi Moi, got it to Lovell, back to Moi Moi. He gives it back towards Dwyer at centre half back, tries to chip the ball in the middle to Mensch, got a bit of space now. Mensch's handball over top to Evans. He loses the football though, and now the last goal scorer, Hocking in defence, does well. Handball over the top, Bogue. He gets it out wide. Now Bove has got it on centre wing. Plays on quickly, back towards centre half forward, but they've turned it over. Barnes fills the space and just chip it out wide towards Handley, who, if he can pick it up, has got a bit of time. He handballs it over the top to Mensch, close to the boundary line. He's going to be under pressure from Sutterby. Comes back, and Handley's seen over the boundary line. So Newtown working hard defensively across the centre.
It was poor, lazy. Yeah, it was a lazy handball of Mensch. Put him under pressure. It just wasn't a proactive handball.
So right half forward, Newtown into attack. Boundary throw in. Hold, said the umpire. And where's it going? It's going to Newtown. So Waddell in the ruck contest against Symes. Right half forward will take the free kick.
Wilco on the bench was about to remonstrate, then realised it was a Newtown free.
Ball to the top of the square. Big pack there over the back. Cossins. Dwyer gets there first for Geelong West. Takes a bounce. Backs himself. Runs through. Defensive 50. Kicks on the outside to Little. It was a good kick too in front of Orr. Wants to draw a player. Williams comes back. Inside 50. Dangerous kick, but it's okay. Moi Moi takes it.
Pulled up a bit short there,
didn't he? I just thought it was an ankle or a knee or something.
So back into centre wing, goes towards centre half forward with the kick. Big punch away from behind. Newtown had the numbers, but they will get it out now. The ball comes towards Orr, gets it to Sutterby on centre wing, goes towards half forward with the kick. Punched away, Handley, Troop was there, and we'll have a boundary throw in left half forward. 4-6-30 Newtown, Geelong West 2-2-14. Played 20 minutes in this second term. Port Phillip Ferry's time clock. Port Phillip Ferry's, there's no better way to travel. Real injury updates thanks to St John of God for both sides this afternoon so far. Ball from the contest, Bogue got it back inboard to Mitch Diamond. Outboard to Sutterby. Slung as he got his kick away. High kick up the tower. Harris, Ned in front, can't take the mark. Falls to the side. And tackle comes from Hoare. The umpire will come in and ball it up.
Just with Newtown stoppage work there, Kirsch, you notice that they're dominant in the ruck, but they're feeding their handballs backwards against a good side. There's going to be half forwards hitting up there. You've got to be careful with that.
Him up.
So from the ruck contest, Sewell gets a kick away for Geelong West towards centre wing. And Kerman pushed Cod way easily off the football there and took the mark. Byrne at centre half back, left foot kick, spears into the middle. Jamo, settle down, it's okay. He might have a contract for next year already. Condi goes inboard. Harris, Ned can't take it with him. Now comes towards Sutterby, breaks free, back towards Bogue. Tried to take the slips catch from the handball, couldn't do so. Cod wraps him up, ball spills free. Mensch gets it away by hand. Sewell, he got his head ripped off. The umpire said no, holding the ball. So free kick Sutterby. Maybe he just fell over at the wrong stage there.
Slip.
So Sutterby, lateral kick. Reid takes it, still inside the centre square. Just inside centre wing. Not one player behind him as he kicks this ball from the middle. Goes long, inside 50. Waddell got a hand to it. Handball out from Lewis to Hoare. Towards Moy had to sit and wait for his hand on the up to Hoare was beautiful. He kicks it out though. Kerman read it the better and it's going to get pumped back in by Newtown from centre wing. He chips the ball over the top. Terrible kick. Moy attacks it, gets wrapped up. Umpire says play on, ball still in dispute. Now the handball comes towards Bogue. He is going with a short little kick inside 50. Lewis, his handball, missed the target. Lloyd, the don't argue against Lewis. He dropped the football. Umpire said play on. Lovell for Geelong West takes a bounce, takes two, runs across half back, chips the ball over the top. Cod, a long way from goal on the back of centre wing. He chips the ball out wide. It's okay. Little plays on. He hasn't got much inside 50, so he just pumps it long. And Newtown, Byrne can't take the mark, but his second effort was great. He wheeled around on the left. And does he hit a target again? No, he misses the target this time. Moy with a bit of a sidestep, bit of candy, and over the top to Sewell, and he takes the mark. We'll shoot for goal from 40 out directly in front.
He's been good, Moy. He's been good, Moy.
He's got a good little sidestep, hasn't he?
He does.
And lowered his eyes well then. He could have blazed away, but lowered his eyes. I tell you what, it's going to be the team who makes the least amount of turnovers and mistakes at the moment.
So, Kane Sewell, who's kicked one of Geelong West 2, it's going to be a fair kick from 45 out, directly in front.
Fancies himself from there.
The breeze has dropped a little bit, though, since the start of the game. He's going to come in now. He has given it everything, and he has just got it touched on the line by Luke Maddock, and was very unlucky there. That was a fair kick-off, a couple of steps.
Hey.
So they go to 2-3-15 now, Geelong West, 4-6-30 Newtown. Pepco Cafe 24/7 K-Rock's second quarter scoreboard.
Looked like he just pulled out the 8-iron with that one.
It was just very Rory McIlroy, wasn't it?
It's just a full 8-iron.
So the ball back into play for Newtown. And it's a great mark, Braden Hocking at half back. Plays on now, drives it long, out the back. No mark taken, but Newtown with the numbers flowing. Diamond 50 out, chips the ball over the top. And the mark has been taken by Bove. Wants to play on quickly and gets it laterally. Ned Harris has taken the mark, and three possessions and they're there.
Well, it was just quick ball movement and caught out their zone really then and got them out the back of the zone twice. So, the ball moves quicker than the players, and if you can move that ball quick and you've got some numbers on the outside, then it'll beat them every time.
So, Ned Harris, 40 out, 45-degree angle, just to the left-hand goalpost at this eastern end as he comes in with the aid of a breeze. He's pushed it out there, but too far. It stayed out there, hasn't come back. And through for one behind. They go to 4-7-31 now, Newtown. Geelong West 2-3-15 Apco Cafe 24/7 K-Rock scoreboard.
I think Hocking that big right foot centre half back. I think Geelong West defenders have to be aware when he has the ball in hand that it's coming long and
That's
strong.
right. Dwyer kicks it in, looks for Cod. Menches out there as well. Goes towards the boundary line. Panuccio, did he keep it in? He did. He handballed it back from Condi to Panuccio. Goes to the top of the square. Big pack there. Front and centre. Nobody for Newtown or Geelong West. Dwyer takes a bounce in the back pocket. Backs himself out towards Little. And it sits for him too. He can play on and go with the kick towards an open half-forward flank. Ball doesn't sit for anybody but Wilkinson. Reid got away from him. He get it back from Wilkinson though. He goes with the kick along the wing. It's good to Sutterby. His handball to Bogue, or had to sit and wait. In fact, it was Charlie Harris who had to sit and wait. Ball came back there from Griffin for Geelong West. But numbers again with the home side. Condi goes back in, ball with the kick, and Hocking. So Jamo called for it, and he's very deep here. He will shoot for goal from 40 out. Slide ankle. Just followed the play, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Just tracked it.
I don't think he'll have any problems with the
This
distance.
might go over the net.
Yeah.
Down the Ellerslie Terrace off to the chicken ranch.
So he comes in, Braden Hocking, just inside 50, and he's got it for distance, but accuracy right on the siren is one behind to Braden Hocking. So at half-time, Newtown are 4-8-32, and they lead Geelong West 2-3-15. 4-8-32 Newtown, they lead Geelong West 2-3-15. Jamo will keep an eye on the 6v7 forward lines and other bits and pieces that are going on as well. And
Looks like we're back to even numbers.
back to even numbers, so Jamo's got his way, which is good. It's a good start for Geelong West. We'll see how they go on the start of this third term. It is Wilkinson and Symes, and both go up. Neither can really get an effective tap. Now it's Lovell with a bit of a candy over the top to Mensch. Sutterby, though, coming across on hands and knees. Trying to pick it up was Bogue. Comes back to Sutterby. He shuffles the handball back out to a wide open space. Little with a fresh air shot. Ned Harris, now Moi back to Lovell, wrapped up straight away. Got the kick away though, outside to Kelly, who stayed wide on centre wing. Got the kick around the corner, wide towards Hoare, who can't keep it in. And it will be a boundary throw in that familiar right half forward flank position at the eastern end of the ground.
Yeah, Michael Condi's been sweating on that backward handball for probably the last 7 years. Two opportunities there to lay the tackle. You've got to be careful moving the ball backwards out of a stoppage to Long West, or he'll get you.
Symes gets the ruck contest down to the front and goes towards Moi, with goes to the outside of the right boot, and he's kicked the lamb. His 7th goal of the day contender from Philip Moi, who did beautifully at the front of the stoppage and ran free, got it with the outside of the right boot, used the breeze to perfection, and he has kicked his first of the afternoon. Great start for the Giants in this third term. They go to 3-3-21. They trail Newtown 4-8-32.
Well, two things. Jamo did mention that Moimoy's the one who can... He's the only one that's really looked good getting the ball in hand, and he's got a nice little sidestep, and he can use the ball very well, as he just showed. Then the second point is that we spoke about the door being ajar just a little bit for West. If they kick that first or second one, and there it is. So the challenge now for him is to kick 2 in a row, and this game's back on.
So Moi with his first, and that took a minute and a half for Geelong West in this third term. Ball from the middle. Sutterby tracked it. Moi was there. Little through the middle. Goes with the handball. Codd, his handball back towards Little. Kick over his shoulder. Deep in towards forward. Hocking stood his ground. Come back Lloyd. Will be able to try and move the ball towards centre wing. Troop on a lead. Goes up. Punched away though by Wood. We saw it over the boundary line right on centre wing, and we will have a boundary throw in.
Little's gone underneath the nose here too, just had a little bit of bite around the packs, don't mind that move, and Moi coming in off the square there at a high half forward, bringing some good energy, like it.
So Wilkinson, Symes gets it down with the right hand towards the side, coming from half back, handball over the top from Byrne. Mensch though got it towards Barnes, up the chimney towards half forward, punched away from Stone, close to the boundary line. Hall can't keep it in, and we will have a boundary throw in closer to the Geelong West goal now, about 45 around. They trail by 11, early stages third term. 3 played, Port Phillip Ferry's time clock. Port Phillip Ferry's, there's no better way to travel. Throw in, Codd from behind, ball to the front. Geelong West try and get it out. Lovell got free, got the right foot kick as he got slung, but was out of bounds on the full. free kick Newtown last line of defence.
It looked like they're just playing with a little bit more urgency, Jamo, and their last 3 kicks inside their forward 50 have actually been quicker and longer, so they might have just changed it up a little bit and gone away from that uncontested ball at the minute.
You reckon they might have got a bit of a razz?
Maybe, just get in there a bit quicker.
So, Maddock goes across the face of goal with his kick to Hocking. Goes outside 50. Hall got back there in front. Greg Mallow said he was a good mark overhead, and he showed it today too with a couple of good ones, and that was a good one there too. And he's at left half forward now to be able to drive it straight back in for West. He sits the ball up towards Mensch, who's, well, gets one high. So he's very lucky.
That's not a great kick inside 50.
It was a terrible
Mensch.
Like he can mark over
At the
his head.
50-metre line, undersized. Lucky he got the free kick.
Knocking it into David Mensch.
So Baxter has got the ball 50, just outside 50. He'll kick for goal. He's got the aid of the breeze, and he's fairly deliberate in his run up, right on 50 with the kick. Nice kick, but across the face of goal. And through for one behind. So they go to 3-4-22 now, the Giants. Newtown 4-8-32. 4.5 played in this third term. Harvey Norman K-Rock scoreboard. And Braden Hocking with the kicking in duties for the home side. Wants to come up the ground. Dangerous to Handley, who got it away by a fist. Now Little into the pocket. That was a good kick, good vision. Lowered his eyes. Could have blazed away, but just held it up and put it into the pocket for Sean Barnes. And he will shoot for goal from 35 out. Tough from their right forward pocket.
I tell you what, they've come out with zero intent, Newtown.
Yeah.
Even kicking the ball in there was no options for Hocking to go to.
Barnes now to kick across the breeze, and he does. He unfortunately doesn't come back, and it's punched over the boundary line for a throw-in. So not a bad result for the Giants. They're going to have another effort in the left forward pocket from a boundary throw-in.
He needed Cyclone Tracy to bring that back.
he was aiming for the breeze, and there was not that much. So throw-in. Giants still into attack. Codd up against Wilkinson. And Codd gets it down. Falls to the front. Mensch tried to get the handball out. Bogue. He gets a clearing kick. Outside 50. It's going to be a foot race back towards half forward. And Newtown have got the numbers. Hollard comes in to help out. He kicks up the line, outbounds on the full, in fact. So that was a terrible result. He had nothing to kick to. Cossins was there for Geelong West, so, and Wood will take the free kick now. And centre wing plays on, tries to keep the ball low. Newtown had the numbers. Hall was there, now falls to Lovell. His handball forward to the football was better. They get it through. Hall gets it back to Lovell. 55 out, goes long over the back, and again have missed it out of bounds on the full. So just a bit of wayward kicking to that right forward pocket.
That was a shot, or whether it was to the one-on-one or
the top of the square, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a wasteful kick.
So the ball across the face of goal again. Newtown continue to try and take it out the attacking side. Kerman gets it short to Bogue. He chips the ball over the top. Short little kick, Panuccio. Showed a little bit, Diamond. Got a whack behind the ear. Made sure the umpire saw it. The umpire said, get up, take the kick.
Earn it.
Yep, so defensive 50. Called to play on now. Goes long towards centre wing. Hoare over the back, third in line. Dwyer takes it, chips the ball, dangerous, but might be okay. Mensch made it better than it was, the kick. Now he wants to switch the ball to Cossins off half back. He's got Kelly out wide. Will he go there? He does. Kelly to make up. In fact, it might be Griffin, in fact. Is it? It is, and he can't keep it in. Fell over at the crucial stage. Orr was there as well, and he saw it over the boundary line on centre wing.
Just working the ball too wide there. The wingman ran out. That's okay. He can run out there, but you don't have to kick it to him. He's making a gap in the middle of the ground. He had two players to kick to. If he had took a risk in the middle of the ground, they would have got the ball inside 50.
4-8-32 Newtown, Geelong West 3-4-22, 8 played third term, Port Phillip Ferry's time clock. Boundary throw in, Wilkinson, Symes gets it down to the side, over the top, Little, needs some support from Griffin, he couldn't pick it up, he got one high, said the umpire, and he will take the free kick. So centre wing, The Giants move it towards half forward. It's all Newtown. They got 3 there, but they can't pick it up. The ball spills towards Evans. He can't pick it up either. Then he does to Little, who's shown something in this third term. Right foot kick to the top. And Newtown work from behind. They've got the numbers. They try and break free again. Now the ball spills free towards Hoare. He turns around the corner. He kicks left foot from 10 metres out. Kicks the goal. So great forward pressure from the Giants. And Nick Hoare has kicked his first. And the fourth for Geelong West. They go to 4-4-28. And Newtown 4-8-32. Harvey Norman, K-Rock, third quarter scoreboard.
That run on the outside again, Jamo. You know, a little bit of pace and a little bit of smart skills on the outside, and they put Kerman under all sorts of pressure. And for someone that experienced a handball back into the corridor, put him under all sorts. And the result is inevitable, really.
Yeah, I think the inside mids that Newtown do possess, I think throwing Little in there, who actually has that electric leg speed, he's getting on the outside. It's really worrying him. So
it is.
It's been a great start to the quarter by West.
So back to the middle. Symes goes up first. Wilkinson there. He's the man that was talked about, Little. He gets a kick towards half forward. Who's it going to sit for? Barnes is there. He goes with a step kick towards Stone, who goes up, can't take the mark. Coming out, Collins, surrounded by Newtown players. Panuccio short kick to Wilkinson. Took the mark, wanted to play on, called to play on now. Ball spills free. Still under pressure at half back. The Towners, they go up the chimney. Handley goes up. He can't take the mark. Off hands, pointed to centre square at half forward for the Giants. They drag it in. Newtown, be careful there. Or it is. The umpire said play on. Harris as well. And the umpire will come in and ball it up.
Geez, I really like the intent of West at the moment. Yeah. They're throwing the kitchen sink and it's working.
So ball up. Right half forward for the Giants. Symes, Wilkinson goes up, gets it down to Mensch, handball to Handley, onto that left, top of the square, inside 50, McCollins, no mark at the front, Kelly, wheels back around on the right, off a step, and he has got it right into the teeth of goal, and Hocking has played goalkeeper and taken the mark.
Might have been dragged down in the marking contest there. I thought it might have been a kick.
Yep. And 50, I think, too. So against Geelong West, so Hocking will get some relieved pressure and come up towards defensive 50 with the free kick and the 50, or the mark and the 50. And he plays on quickly and gives it by hand to Lloyd, who runs and drives it towards centre half forward. No mark taken. The Giants now have to work hard defensively. Hollard kicks around the corner. It's a 3-on-1. No mark. Geelong West have got the numbers. Oh, it's high. That was terrible defensive play, really. Charlie Harris went down to try and pick the footy up. Griffin went with him. He just put his knees in the back of his head, and he will shoot for goal from 20 outside angle.
He should have really just laid over the top of him. Then it could have almost been a 50-50, whether it's take the legs out or whether it's too high.
They had the 3-on-1. They just had to body Harris out of the way and take an easy mark.
Yeah, work together.
So Harris 20 out. He's kicked 2. This for his third this afternoon. From the wing, he goes in, and he made the goal umpire work, but it's through for a goal. So his third of the afternoon, and a quick reply for Newtown. They go to 5-8-38. They lead Geelong West 4-4-28. Harvey Norman, K-Rock, third quarter scoreboard.
I didn't think we'd be sitting here as our highest goal scorer being a winger at the moment, but he's kicked the 3 and he's been pretty good on the outside for most of the day, Charlie Harris. So he has been on K-Rock's own as well for a predominant amount of the day, but
he's working that goal line to goal line.
There's a review.
There's a review on.
He's working that goal line to goal line. He's working really hard forward. So, and he's a nice finisher.
He is a nice
3
finisher.
shots now, 2 shots right in front of us that have gone straight through the middle.
Correct.
Max's defence is that Cooper Frost is on him really
now he is,
so,
yes.
So he'll probably try and say that.
Max sprinted to the boundary after he got that free kick.
So back to the middle. Steadier for Newtown. After the Giants have been coming in the start of this third term, Wilkinson goes up, gets it down. Panucci over the top of it. Handball back to Wilkinson. The big fella gets a right foot kick inside 50. Walters can't take it. Punched away by Dwyer for Geelong West. Still across 50. Walters puts the tackle on. Cossins over the top of it. Boves there as well. The umpire will come in and ball it up. 50 from the Newtown goal.
Important part of the game here, that middle 10 minutes of each quarter, if Newtown get a couple, it might be shut the gate.
Symes goes up early, does his own roving work. Evans is there as well. Sutterby Symes again, tried to get it towards Griffin. Ball comes out the back. Walter shuffles the handball. Panuccio, 55 out. So high kick up the chimney towards the top of the square. Lewis goes back. Oh, fourth in line. Diamond read it the better. Just stood his ground, took the mark, and will shoot for goal from 25 out directly in front.
He's a smart footballer, Mitch, but he's sort of been everywhere a bit today too himself. He's been on the outside, on the wing. He's sort of played half back, and now he finds himself having a shot for goal.
So Diamond, fourth in line there. Just read the ball better off the boot. Breeze took it a little bit over the top of a couple of Giants defenders. He comes in, keeps it low, and kicks the goal. So his first of the afternoon, and Newtown get their sixth, 6-8-44. They lead Geelong West 4-4-28. Harvey Norman, K-Rock, third quarter scoreboard.
So for all the play Geelong West have had in the quarter, it's 2 goals apiece within a minute of play. So all their good work sort of out the window at the moment. Which is disappointing. I thought we had a game on our hands there for a minute, but Newtown, like good sides do, when the side comes at you, you want to make sure that you respond, and they're 2 pretty important goals kicking uphill.
Particularly when you've enjoyed a bit of time in forward half as well, and they've only got the 2 goals out of it for probably 8 or 9 minutes of the quarter.
Back to the middle, Mensch leaves it behind, and Lovell goes back there, gets one high from Panuccio, and will take the free kick, gives it away to K-Rock's own. Darnell Edwards goes the left foot kick inside 50. Big pack there, punched away, side of the pack. Charlie Harris gives it away by hand. They go over the top again, keep it in play. Harris over the top towards Hall, who takes the mark on centre wing for Newtown.
Really good Charlie Harris there. We spoke about his goals, but he's just front and centre in defensive 50. Gets the 1-2 and nice kick to his forward.
Goes towards Troop, punched away by Wood defensively. Does well, Brad Wood. Sees it over the line. We'll have a throw in. Still on centre wing, just forward of centre wing for Newtown. They lead by 16, middle stage of the third term. Hope you're enjoying the call on K-Rock and krockfootball.com.au. It's going to be a boundary throw in. And goes towards Wilkinson, who gets it down. Bogue couldn't take it. Little could. Gets it away. Oh, handball over the top by Lovell. Off a step Griffin towards the boundary line. I think that's going to be too wide. It is. It's out of bounds on the full. Townless to take the free kick. Kerman measures it to Ned Harris. Takes the mark at half back. In towards the middle. Hall takes it. Plays on quickly. They're moving the ball now. The Eagles. Got to let centre half back. Just held up now though. Hocking goes outside. Still at half back on the outer side. Mark taken by Harrison Hall. Goes wide. Blake Reid has it right on centre wing. Outer side of the ground. Just playing possession football. Filling some gaps. Goes towards Hall. Sits up for him on the half volley. He kicks it inside 50. Big pack there. Waddell in front. Takes the mark against Lewis. It just fell into his arms as he ran out and was able to take the chest mark in front of Lewis, and will have a set shot for goal from 45 out, 45-degree angle.
You hope that you mentioned throwing the kitchen sink at him earlier, Jamo. You just hope that that hasn't taken it out of him that first 12 minutes or 13 minutes of this game, and now it sort of just opens up a little bit for Newtown.
Yeah.
Waddell's kicked 1 goal 2 this afternoon. He comes in, 45 out, right foot kick. Goal umpire says that is straight through the middle. That's a great kick from Lachie Waddell, and he has put it through for his second of the afternoon and a 7th for Newtown. 7-8-50. They lead Geelong West 4-4-28. Harvey Norman, K-Rock, third quarter scoreboard.
He's a big man, Waddell. He's probably 6'5" in the old. He's a big strapping lad, and I wouldn't be giving him front position. I think he's led out it a few times today with a bit of area in front of him, so I'd like to see the young Giants defender just come in front of him and then let him do what he wants. Don't let him get that avenue where he can just lead straight up at the footy, because you're not going to get past him.
Yeah, certainly not.
There's a good kick for goal too from Lachie Waddell there. He's second. He's got 2-2 this afternoon. Back to the middle. Symes goes up early. Wilkinson gets it down. Lovell got held onto in the middle. Little, only as far as Diamond, who got it away to Panuccio. Tries to break free. Got the handball over the top. Darnell Edwards comes across close to Diamond as well. And I think it's out of bounds right in front of the best seats in the house, thanks to Apco Cafe 24/7. Right in front of our broadcast position on half forward for Newtown. We will have a boundary throw in. Wilkinson in front, Symes from behind, Symes a big thump down, Hall couldn't take it. Max Kelly, right foot kick around the corner towards centre wing, pub, big thump away. Luke Maddock says it over the boundary line for a throw in on centre wing.
I don't think I've seen this before, Jace, but all three umpires have got earpieces in. Do we know why?
No, well, they might be getting some tutelage and mentoring as they go.
Okay.
I think they talk to each other, don't they? You come behind me, I'm coming in front of you.
Yeah, there you go.
New state-of-the-art.
It's replacing the bum pat that they usually do.
Nice. Okay. So the ball from the centre wing position from Evans for Geelong West goes towards half forward. And it rolls out of bounds in the arms of Angus Codd.
But it might have been some in-game advice. I wouldn't have minded a remote control myself here to give him some advice.
We'll give you some at three-quarter time. All right, is that okay?
I think you've given umpires plenty of advice over your years, Kirsch. I think they'd be happy not to hear your voice.
Ball from the contest, Newtown on the outside. The K-Rock Chariot's probably in motion. In motion. They'll give you some feedback, I suspect. Feedback's a gift, you know that.
I do.
Pollard from centre wing now, drives it long with the right foot towards half forward over the head of hand. Waddell dropped the chest mark. Sotheby gets it towards Diamond, keeps it in. Handball over the top to Waddell. Oh, big fella. Puts the hands up, gives it back towards Diamond, goes with a fresh air shot. Condi, he gets a left foot kick long towards the pocket. Oh, Hollard in front. Great mark. Hamlin hanger. He took a great grab. He's against three others. A teammate and two defenders. He just stood in front, took the grab and went to ground, and it fell into his arms. Strong mark from Uriah Hollard, and he will have a set shot for goal. Charlie Harris stole from 35 out, 45-degree angle.
This is what he struggled with today, though, Kirsch. And he's got your voice in his ear before. He said he was a fantastic finisher, I think he said in the pre-game.
Talked him up way too much.
So we're right behind him here. Let's see how he goes, Jace.
He doesn't miss this. He doesn't miss this.
Hollard comes in. Right foot kick, 35 out. He has not missed it. It's come back. Landis 10 goal. The take contender. Uriah Hollard has brought that. That was missing, and that's like a putt. It missed three times on the 15th. That was amazing. It came back.
Like a drone.
Uriah Hollard.
That's his first goal in GFL footy.
It is his first, and he kicks the 8th for Newtown. 8-8-56 they lead. Geelong West 4-4. 28 Harvey Norman K-Rock, third quarter scoreboard.
Some danger signs here, though, for the game itself.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
we were, West did have a crack there for the 10 or so minutes, but you got to have a crack for longer.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to be a final side in the GFL, you can't give effort for 10 minutes and then fall away like this. You've got to play 30 minutes every quarter, or good sides like Newtown will put you to bed, and that's what's happening.
Back in the middle, Waddell having a run in the ruck. Harris rides the bump beautifully, gets it to Bogue, back to Waddell. He goes to the right foot kick up. Hollard comes out, can't take the mark. Front and centre now, Geelong West under pressure, wrapping up defensively. Newtown forward line do well. Keep the ball inside 50. And Handley gets up Bove, put the tackle on there. So Newtown still into attack. They lead by 28. Getting it down. Hoare in the ruck contest. Ball spills free. Little, he gets wrapped up as well. He's not going anywhere. We'll have another ball up.
They're still able to walk out the front of stoppages as well, Jamo. That centre bounce in. They just almost training drilled that out of the centre into their forward line, into Uriah Hollard.
So ball up. Waddell with a big tap over the top to Harris. Ned sits beautifully for him. 40 out from goal, and he kicks the goal. Ned Harris. So he kicks his first, and it's a possession time out the front of the stoppage again for Newtown, as Kirsch just said. And that is the 9th for Newtown. 9-8-62 they lead. Geelong West 4-4-28. Harvey Norman K-Rock, third quarter scoreboard.
You don't like to be critical, but the wing cover there was non-existent. You'd like to think that inside forward 50 or defensive 50 stoppage for West, you'd have your wingman behind the stoppage, so if they did win at goal side like they did then couldn't walk out, there'd be some pressure in the face, but there was no one there. I know there's a couple of young boys out there in the wing today, but someone has to be there, and if the midfield probably have to set that up, if it is a first or second game player, you know, that's when your midfielders have to say, make sure they've got someone there to cover that.
Even a deeper sweeper.
Back in the middle, Lewis having a run in the ruck against Waddell now for Geelong West. Waddell got it out to Sotheby. Vogue left it behind. Little wrapped up straight away, not going anywhere. And the umpire will come in secondary bounce just forward to the centre circle for Geelong West. Wind picked up as well here at Ellerslie again. Waddell got it down. Handley pushed his opponent past the football. Mench's handball. Didn't hit a target, but he might get a free kick for a hold after it. Is it advantage? Well, it is. And then it was holding the ball because Little got wrapped up. So bit of 6 of one, half dozen the other there for the Giants. Short kick, Condi. Play on quickly. Newtown inside 50 against the breeze. Holds up. Hall goes up. Oh, just takes the mark, does he? Umpire says all over the shoulder. Got lucky there because he dropped the mark. So Hall goes to the outside with the kick. It's okay. And they had a 2-on-1 situation, Geelong West. Barnes got the handball out to Handley. Runs along the boundary line. Short little kick. Is okay to Mench. He got the handball further afield. Evans off a step, long, inside 50. Moi got back there, couldn't take the mark. Hall runs into it as well. Defensively, Newtown working overtime. And Reid wrapped up straight away as he hatched it. The umpire said no.
It's a great kick by Evans. Moi should have held that.
He was out the back there, wasn't he?
Yeah, haven't had too many opportunities that hit your lace out inside forward 50 today, so when you get one, you got to hold on to them.
Ball up, Waddell gets it down, gets it to Bogue, who threw the ball over the top. Handball back towards Sutterby, wrapped up straight away. Umpire said play on, he dropped the football. And to the side of the pack, Cod got the handball over the top, fighting hard for it. Stone falls into the arms of Sutterby through the middle, does well, gets it away to Byrne, ripped off the football. Jackson Collins coming out of that pace, and that's what Jamo was talking about. Defensively from behind, you've got to be pretty quick. Charlie Byrne didn't hear Collins coming, and he wrapped him up and will shoot for goal from 15 out directly in front.
I don't think you didn't hear him coming. He's 6'4". He wasn't exactly twinkle toes. He come at him running. It was fantastic defensive. See, shows you anyone can do a bit of defensive pressure, no matter how big or small you are. Great tackle.
Jackson Collins has to finish off his good work. He comes in, he does, straight through the middle. So he kicks his first of the afternoon. The 5th for Geelong West. They go to 5-4-34. They trail Newtown 9-8, 62. Harvey Norman, K-Rock, third quarter scoreboard.
It's a good run-down tackle, that's what you like. But I have been critical of backward handballs today, and there's been quite a few from both sides. So you just got to be careful against St Mary's, against these sides that are high pressure. Your forwards are up, stalking you. You got to be careful with that backward handball.
Back to the middle. Wilkinson back in the ruck for Newtown. On hands and knees, Little. Can't take it with him. Oh, yes. Harris got one high. Umpire said play on. Ball spills free again. Bove. Hall got it out. Now they go Byrne. Left foot kick open. Half forward flank for Newtown. It's a 2-on-2. Front and centre from Walters was good. He got around the corner to Diamond, who's still 40 from goal. Not much to kick to there. Panuccio says kick it long. He's got 4 against him, 5 against him. He goes towards Bove. No, it's coming back as I think the umpire had called time off. So lucky for Newtown because Bove had dropped the mark. But gives Geelong West a chance to set up behind the ball.
Why did he have to bring it back though?
Yeah, that's a strange one.
It's either play on or play on. Well, he come off his line and he's telling him to go back behind his line, but he's played on.
Yep.
Well, call time on now.
If I had a mouthpiece, I'd be able to tell him.
Right. Imagine you giving them
advice. It'd be constructive criticism.
Feedback. Diamond. 40 out, 45-degree angle, and he probably should have played on. He kicked it out of bounds on the full.
We haven't had much time to think about it.
So Geelong West with the free kick.
I think you gave him a bit of advice back when you were coaching Lara, didn't you, Kirsch? And
Yeah,
didn't go down too well.
Give a lot of advice. Handley short to Lovell. Jimmy Witz. Towards Lewis. Takes the mark in the back pocket along the line to Dwyer. Plays on quickly with the hand to Evans. Goes from half back towards centre wing. Kerman comes across, reads it better. And Luke Kerman for Newtown has it on centre wing. Ball to play on now. Has to drive it towards Hall, who that's nearly into Heath Jamison's arms. It's that wide.
I would have caught it. I've got the hands in the pockets.
And it bounced on the floor. No, these lamps, are they working okay? Little's got it in front of the best seats in the house thanks to Abco Cafe 24/7 from half back. Oh, he kicks into Hall, the man on the mark. Needs to get it away. Bove got it, the handball out towards Ned Harris. Runs free at half forward. He ran a long way.
82 metres.
Goes towards Hollard, who comes out, can't take it. Diamond off the back. Right foot kick around the corner. Levy's taken goal of the day. Mitch Diamond has kicked it over the shoulder and has told everybody about it as he's walked back towards half forward as well.
I would too.
And he kicks his second of the afternoon, the 10th for the home side, 10-8-68. They lead Geelong West 5-4-34. Harvey Norman, K-Rock, third quarter scoreboard.
He's a good player, isn't he? We spoke about it before, his versatility. He's played 3 roles today and he's been very good in all 3 roles. For him to go forward and hit the scoreboard, it's a terrific asset to have for Newtown.
Young Little here in front of us, though. He's trying to force the game. I would have liked to seen a senior player go over to him there. He's had the head down. I'd like to see a senior player go over to him and say, mate, it's okay. We know you're having a crack. I wouldn't be disencouraging that, if that's a word.
Yeah.
Anything's a word on K-Rock.
Wilkinson, Boy off half back, got it forward. Symes gets it towards Hall. He runs with the left foot kick inside 50. Sits for Codd, turns around the corner, front and centre. Good work from everybody there for Geelong West, and finished off by Angus Codd, and a quick reply. So they go to 6-4-40. And they trail Newtown 10-8-68, and that is on the Harvey Norman K-Rock third quarter scoreboard. 29 minutes played, third term.
It was a good bit of play there by West. They sent Moy to the back of the square to run through the stoppage, and he got involved. I don't reckon Damo McMahon would be too happy with it. He looks like he's going to run around and try to do it again, but Newtown needed to get an arm on him. He ran through the stoppage by himself and set up that goal.
So quick reply by the Giants, close to three-quarter time. Symes goes up. Wilkinson held on to. Sutterby to run away with the advantage for Newtown. It's opened up a bit in the last 5 minutes. It goes to Hollard, who comes out. He's got an absolute panic and he takes the mark. 45 out from goal. Might be too far out to score. He's got Waddell in the pocket by himself against Wood. He elects to go back and he'll have a set shot. He's kicked one this afternoon, and the siren might sound if he's not too careful if he tries to play on. Diamond gave him a short lead. He's going to have a set shot though. 45 out directly in front. He plays on and kicks it half into the man on the mark. Might spill okay. Ball on the up, comes through, and a kick around the corner from Panuccio is through for one behind. So possibly the last chance before three-quarter time. 10-9-69 the Eagles. The Giants 6-4-40.
Actually been a really good quarter of footy.
It has. This quarter's
asked at half time for a little bit more score.
Just give us something, I asked for.
It's been good.
Short kick in Handley, goes to Cossins, wants to play across. He chips the ball dangerously. Still inside 50 for Newtown, and ball still in dispute too. On the up now, Little, who's had a great third term, gets it away. Dwyer, handball back. Handley off a step, short little kick is okay. Buckwell takes it at half back, goes to centre wing. Newtown with the numbers, chopped it off. Hocking got it away. Reed on the outside with a kick, it's good. Sutterby takes it centre wing, just forward of for Newtown. Holds it up, he's got Bogue short. He also goes wider and finds Lloyd. He takes the mark right on the boundary line at right half forward, out of side. Calls to play on. Right, high kick towards Waddell, who takes the mark against Symes. Just was on the right side there, pushed Symes past the football. Breeze brought it back straight to his arms, and he'll have a set shot from 35 out, slide angle.
So it's that quick one, Jamo, that you wanted the defender to take the proactive positioning, but those long, high ones that are coming deep out the back, that's where Waddell's in his strongest position there, just holding his opponent in front of him, and you're always going to take that one in the box seat.
So kick 2 this afternoon, Lockie Waddell, he comes in, he's kicked 3. That's a great kick. He's a good kick for goal, set shot. And Lockie Waddell has put his third on the board, the 11th for Newtown, 11-9-75. They lead Geelong West 6-4-40. Harvey Norman, K-Rock, third quarter scoreboard.
He's better against the Breeze than he is with the Breeze for the 2 points he kicked in that second quarter, as opposed to the goals he's kicking to this top end in difficult conditions, as Cyclone Tracy has just started to come through.
Yeah, she's got a bit breezier here, isn't she, at Elderslie?
7 goals for the quarter going uphill. Well, they're going to kick heading down Gersh in the last.
Well, the pendulum will be thrown out the window, that's for sure.
Yes, Gemmo's 41 looking all right at the moment. 35 to the better Newtown. Back to the middle. Symes goes up Lovell, tried to handball it over the top. Did he throw it? The umpire said no, he's held on. No, yes, he pointed the wrong way.
Again.
So it is a free kick to Newtown. Now Lloyd off half back. Goes to the outside. Charlie Harris had to sit and wait with the breeze holding that ball up, but he took it.
In 33 minutes in this quarter.
And last quarter was 26. So Jamo thought we were going to finish early. We're going to finish late the way we're going. Goes to the outer side. Diamond stood his ground. And I think Dry might be in a bit of trouble with an ankle as well. So John Agod will keep an eye on that. So Diamond right on the boundary line in front of the scoreboard at right half forward. He's going to drive it long. Waddell went out of the thing as he goes up, and no, he just missed it. Went across the face of goal. So 3 for 1 behind Mitch Diamond, 2 goals, 1. His personal tally, and for Newtown.
That's what's happened in this game.
So the experts chair this afternoon, Matt Kershaw and Heath Jamison, keeping an eye on things here at Elderslie Reserve. Don't forget, after this, straight to the MCG, Geelong, Carlton this evening. Tom King, Ben Casanilia, Mark Neild and Josh Conway. And start of the final term here at Elderslie, 11-10-76 Newtown. They lead Geelong West 6-4-40. Start of the final term, free kick for holding the ball, said the umpire. Moy took them on there. Wilkinson wrapped him up. He got it away to Lloyd, who goes long with the kick. Inside 50, Wood should have taken the mark. Uncontested. Falls to the front. Hollard, good in this situation normally. Handball on the up. Bogue on hands and knees. Now Mensch and Handley. Chain of handballs. They get it on the outside. They go back to Handley, who runs through half-back, tries to chip the ball. Byrne got a hand to it. Comes to the back. Or over the top. We got one high. The umpire said yes, he did. And he'll take a free kick. Centre wing, plays on quickly, gives it away to Lloyd. Goes with a right foot kick, long towards centre half forward. Pack develops, front and centre. Kelly got it away towards Buckwell. Edwards slung the handball out. He might get it back. In fact, it goes back to Buckwell under pressure. Hollard came at him. Lovell, he dropped the football, falls in the arms of Diamond, makes him pay, does he? Yes, he does. He kicks. Mitch Diamond kicks his third of the afternoon. Good forward pressure from Newtown, and they kick their 12-10-82. And they lead Geelong West 6-4-40. Upco Cafe 24/7 K-Rock. Final quarter scoreboard.
I hate to say this, but this has the potential to be a blowout now.
Yes.
It really does. And, you know, what does it do? Does it break Geelong West's back now, that goal early, and can they, you know, fight back, hold on? What can they do? But I think Newtown now will just certainly put the foot down and blow this game right open.
Just playing with a football by hand in your back 50 with good dangerous small forwards like Hollard's put on some good pressure today.
Yeah, fraught with danger.
So back to the middle. Wilkinson gets it down. Bogue leaves it behind. Lovell, handball. Sets Moy a task. Is he up to it? Yes, he is. Traps the football. Goes to the outside. It's okay. Barnes towards half forward with the kick. Oh, good mark, Hall. He's been very good overhead, as Greg Mellor said he is. And he takes it at 50. Long kick, 2-on-2. In front, off the back. Maddox, Stone was good, but lost the football as he ran past. Now to the back of the pack. Symes is there as well. Puts his head over the football for Geelong West. And on hands and knees, the big ruckman. And he must be... Gee, it was held in a long time there. The umpire will ball it up. I thought he was going to pay holding the ball. It's only about 20 out from the Geelong West goal.
They usually do when they take that long.
He said Hocking, I think the Newtown player that's pulled up short out the back here.
Keep an eye on that for St John of God. Mensch got the kick away under pressure and through for one behind to Geelong West. They go to 6-5-41.
He's all right. There's a chance to get the ball. He's fine.
It might have been that fake injury so you get by yourself on the outside of the
exactly.
ground.
Lloyd plays on from full back. Oh, scrubby kick in the end, though, under pressure. Geelong West, Collins wrapped up, tries to get the hands free, slung around 3 times, still got the handball away. Hall, his handball was partly chopped off, goes over the top. Does he give away a free kick? Yes, he does, over the shoulder. Newtown will take the free kick and the advantage and go towards centre wing with the kick. Troop over the top of it, can't take it anywhere because Kelly wraps him up with Buckwell. We'll have a ball up on centre wing.
Well, the clock's restarted late, so that won't be accurate.
No, it's about 3.5 played in this final term. Port Phillip Ferry's time clock. There's no better way to travel, Port Phillip Ferries. Now the ball goes towards half forward for Geelong West. Over the back, Lloyd. Leaves it for Byrne. He gives the handball away to Hocking. Gives it on the outside to Lloyd. They work the triangle. Gives it away. Don't argue Sotheby. Still got the handball away. Barnes, Wilkinson coming the other way. Moi breaks free from half forward. Inside 50. Oh, good mark. Kerman, was it? Yes, umpire said. Mark Endor free kick over the shoulder. And Kerman in the back pocket. Short little kick to Lloyd. He's had plenty of it this afternoon. Brother of Jake from Sydney goes up the ground towards centre wing. A little bit of candy from Kelly. Runs free. Inside 50 with the kick. That's good to Symes. Oh, he drops it. He should have taken it, but he hasn't. And gets it the other way. And they've got a bit of space and time now through Diamond, who's had a good second half. Goes inside 50. Waddell comes out, can't take the mark. Oh, he's front and centre, and his second effort was great. He goes with a kick inside and finds Mick Condy, who takes the mark and will shoot for goal from 45 out. Slight angle.
I'll give Symes a little bit. Did the ground give away a little bit for him, or was it a drop mark? I don't know.
It was almost the kick of the day to a forward.
Yeah, just hit him lace out. He got 2 hands to it, but it looked like he just slipped a little bit. I don't know.
If it was a watermelon, he would have drowned.
Yeah, both covered in pips.
Glad you said pips, Jamo. Now the ball comes in. Condy, left foot kick. Good kick. He's very good on the left and puts it through for his first of the afternoon for Michael Condy, and the 13th for Newtown. 13-10-88. They lead Geelong West 6-5. 41 Apco Cafe 24/7 K-Rock scoreboard.
Well, you spoke about it before the game, Kirsch, about Symes and Wilkinson's matchup, and one of them had to do some work around the ground. Perfect opportunity there, Symes, when resting forward, to take a mark, go back and settle himself, but dropped it. A good sides make you pay when you make mistakes like that, straight to the other end of the ground, and Condy finishes.
Yeah, well, Newtown was set up, obviously, for the exit, but, yeah, they weren't, I guess, prepared for the easy exit like that.
Lewis in the ruck, got it down to Mensch, got it back, and then off a step middle with a clearing kick to centre wing as a foot race now. Getting out there first will be Sewell, who got the handball back but missed the target. K-Rock's own, Edwards comes across, he gets wrapped up, and he needs some support close to the boundary line. They'll see it over. And is he still going to be K-Rock's own after today?
No.
Oh. Look, Bert straight away.
Yeah, well, we need people that are playing at their top echelon each week.
So Max Kelly's still in there?
Gone.
Oh, he's gone too?
Yeah. Can't have it.
Jeez, you're harsh. Wow. K-Rock's own Cam Wilkinson gets it down to the bench, gets it away. We've got to find somebody.
We do.
Long towards centre half forward. Oh, push from Kerman. He did that. In fact, it was Maddock who did that nicely. Ooh. And gets the kick away to Panuccio, who gets the kick with the outside of the right foot towards centre wing. And Diamond takes the mark uncontested. He chips the ball over the top. And Lloyd wheels and goes after taking the mark inside 50. Waddell. Oh, he picks it up, turns around. This will be K-Rock's own if he kicks it. Oh, he's kicked it across the face of goal out of bounds on the full.
Yes.
I like it, though. If he doesn't mark it, it comes straight down in front of him and he recaptures it.
He does.
I can see why he's played a lot of VFL footy.
Yeah.
Pretty mobile, isn't he, for a big fella?
Yeah, absolutely. So Geelong West have the free kick in the back pocket. They chip it across to the opposite back pocket to Wood, who's got it in the opposite side, outer side back pocket. Oh, Handley under pressure, but he got around a couple, did well, and goes with a left foot kick towards Evans and also over the back. Byrne tried to claim the mark, wasn't though. Gave it to Sotheby. He's under pressure. Good tackle. Ball spills free back towards Byrne. Griffin falls over the crucial stage. Need to try and get rid of it. Evans handball on the outside. Now Mensch, left foot kick back inboard, dangerous, going up, Barnes off the back, kept his feet. Will he be able to get there first though? He's got 3 Newtown players against him. He needs some support. Buckwell came in to help. He went and got it himself, Lovell did well, and he get the handball over the top. Lewis sits through my right, gets a little left foot kick out to a wide open space. It Symes at half forward, the big ruckman, good pick up, handball back to Lewis. Thought about the short little kick, then goes higher and longer towards Collins, who comes out, got a hand to it, sits for him, needs to get a handball away, does to Symes, back to Collins, and he goes with the right foot kick as he slips inside 50. Newtown set up better behind the ball. Hocking takes the mark and will relieve the pressure. Goes to Ned Harris. There's a sore and out of their feet, Geelong West Giants. Symes and Collins, two of them. He goes short, Ned Harris, and finds Dylan Hall. Just inside defensive 50. Back towards Ned Harris. Can't take the mark. We've got a bit of time and space. Kicks the ball over to Matt Lloyd, who chips the ball. Gets it to Charlie Harris, who thought about playing on, but just holds it up at left half back on the outer side. And he just chips short to Bove. And he handballs it back to Harris towards brother Ned. Still inside defensive 50. Now he goes longer with the kick, straight down the middle. Who's there? Waddell tried to tap it on. Goes to Wilkinson. His big number 2 ruckman. He goes kick around the corner towards centre half forward. That's a good Mark Troop, who was hung on to by Handley as he took the grab as well.
Great kick.
It was a great kick around the corner. And Darcy Troop will have a set shot for goal from 50 out directly in front.
They had 7 or 8 possessions in their back 50 then to finally get that one kick into their forward half.
He wanted the ball back too, Walters. He ran past it pretty quickly, and Troop said, nah,
I've got this, son.
Yeah. So Darcy Troop, 50 out directly in front.
Oh, he should have given it.
Terrible kick off the boot, shanked it front. Hollard's there. Ball spills to Panuccio, left foot kick missed. And through for one behind. So he has 2 behinds this afternoon. Tom Panuccio, 13-11, 89 now Newtown. 6-5-41 Geelong West. And that's on the APCO Cafe 24/7 K-Rock final quarter scoreboard. We have played 11 and a half minutes. Port Phillip Ferry's time clock. Darnell Edwards been shot down in flames by Kirsch. Gets the ball out wide. No K-Rock zone for him. Now the ball short towards former K-Rock zone Max Kelly as well, who gives the ball away. Now Stones handball to nobody in particular. Newtown might make them hurt. Charlie Harris gets it back. Bove gets it away to Bogue. He gets the handball back to Wilkinson. He gets the handball back to Orsil on centre wing. Goes towards half forward. No mark taken. Devlin. Kick around the corner with his left foot. Close to the boundary line. Waddell with the don't argue. Got the handball back to Sotheby. Back towards Devlin. Kick around the corner across the face of goal. And Troop couldn't keep it in. It's through for one behind to Newtown. So they go to 13-12-90. They lead Geelong West 6-5-41. Cafe final quarter scoreboard. Dwyer with the kicking in duties for the Giants. He's got men short. Oh, just gets it there. And Baxter Mensch, familiar with this ground, being a Newtown junior. Ball to play on, nowhere to go. Gives it back to Dwyer. He chips the ball towards Edwards, who does well, takes the mark under pressure from Bove. He kicks the ball into the middle. Looks for Moi. It's a good kick. Wants to try and get it to the outer side. Moi. He hasn't got much to kick to. He has to kick laterally. It's okay. Buckle takes it at half back. He's got Evans in the middle. He goes in that direction now, and also Little. Got a hand to it, Newtown, but Little can kick it up the ground towards Codd, who takes a diving mark just inside the centre square at centre half forward for Geelong West. Plays on now. Goes with a left foot kick inside towards Collins on a lead. Good kick, good mark. And he'll shoot for goal from 30 out directly in front.
Yeah, good kick. Bit of time and space.
A little bit of mercy rule here at some stage going on, please.
Oh, it's going to be far away with it.
I mean, Jackson Collins before couldn't move out in front of us, and then the ball come inside 50. He looked as fresh as a daisy on the league.
Amazing what happens, isn't it, when there's a goal on offer?
There was a chance. He was better.
So, Jackson Collins, who has kicked one this afternoon, has now kicked 2. That's a good kick for goal. That's a very good kick from Jackson Collins. He finishes off the work up the ground. He's second of the afternoon, first multiple goal scorer for Geelong West, and they go to 7-5-47. They trail Newtown 13-12-90. APCO Cafe 24/7 final quarter. K-Rock scoreboard, and in the experts chair, as always, Matt Kershaw.
Well, a couple of kicks prior to that, and you would have liked this, Jamo. Young Darnell Edwards, K-Rock's former K-Rock zone. He pulled the trigger and kicked into the corridor where Moi was. Moi wanted to get to the top side, so I like their thought process, and I like the way they moved the ball. And it was a little bit better going into their forward half, and that end kick into the side, into their forward 50 was really good.
Yeah,
just
big
glimpses.
Big Codes lead up there, got up, steadied himself, and hit Collins lace out. Good passage of play.
So Wilkinson from the middle, got it towards Bove, got it to Bogue, off a step. Ball quickly came from Reid, inside 50. Balls to the back, Buckle for Geelong West. Handball, 30 metres back to the goal square. Under pressure, they chip the ball over the top. Dwyer, it's okay. Might have been Wood to Dwyer. So he's got it now and drives it long towards half-back. Hamlin hanger from Hall!
He paid it!
Hamlin hanger from Nick Hall!
Just start getting that replay ready now, Brian.
That's the one.
Greg Mallow said he can mark the ball. Gee, he can.
Wow,
They play on quickly. That's a fantastic mark from Nick Hall. He goes towards Collins now. Wilkinson off hands. And gee whiz. I didn't think he hung on to it long enough. The umpire said, yes, he did.
That's a
up
mark.
anyway. Got up a long way, Nick Hall. And a highlight for the Giants in the last term.
Well, the umpire saw the theatre, paid the mark.
Yeah, well done. Hamlin hanger.
Yeah, absolutely.
So boundary throw in. Wilkinson and Symes. Wilkinson gets it to the front. Little, who's tried all afternoon, out back towards the boundary line as the sun breaks through. What's happening, Jane Bunn? I thought you said it was going to rain.
It will at some stage, but not right now. Enjoy the warmth, that's all I can say.
Sun shining at Elderslie Reserve now. In the middle stage of this final term.
You're driving the Land Rover home, just,
The Rex Grell.
Oh, the Rex Grell.
Yes. Absolutely. The ball to the front. Ned Harris, Bove on the outside, right foot kick towards centre half forward. A number of Giants there. Dwyer, Wood. And is that high? The umpire said yes, it was. Free kick Newtown, right half forward. And Condy with it. So plays on quickly just to get onto that left foot. Goes across 50. It's a good kick too. Finds Byrne. Not without a show, I reckon. 55 out from goal with the breeze.
He's got a booming left foot. Short, accurate, long.
Let's see what he's like. Charlie Byrne. Wheels that on that left. Goes long with the kick. And that has just got to the goal line, but punched through for one behind. So much better on the run, I think, Charlie Byrne.
Yeah, that's disappointed me a bit. He's been the best kick on the field today, but he's just outside his distance, and it's the one that we hate that gets knocked through from 4 metres out.
Yeah, it's a coach killer on the long point.
The ball in quickly, K-Rock zone, or ex-K-Rock zone, Max Kelly. Can't take the mark. Still at right half forward for Newtown. Pack develops. The umpire will come in and ball it up. 13-91 Newtown. They lead Geelong West 7-5-47.
Who would have thought round 14 we've got applications for a new K-Rock zone?
Well, there's always plenty of time for new K-Rock zone. Sorry about that. Yeah. We'll look, Waddell might be it, but we'll have to talk about that. Boundary throw in now. And might be Nick Hoare after taking that Hamlin hanger. Gee whiz.
It's been a really nice game today, Kirsch.
Really nice.
I think two clubs that are playing pretty high stakes. I would have thought there'd be a little bit more heat in it, but it's been very sort of nice, very pedestrian.
There's been no feistiness.
I've never been to Newtown for a footy game that's been pedestrian and no feistiness, so it's new to me. It's usually
on for young
either, so it had something to do with the team you coached, I would have thought. Just got something to do with that.
I think St Mary's versus Newtown last time there was a little bit of heat in that.
A little bit of something, wasn't there? So Waddell's taken the free kick from the ruck contest. He's 50 out from goal, and he's kicked 3 this afternoon. And he puts it up, and the breeze has brought it back forwards close to the goal line. Pack develops, still in play. Walters is there. He wants a goal. No, he handballs it back. Discipline does well to Bogue, who kicks the goal. And that was way too easy out the front of the stoppage. You see 4 or 5 Geelong West players with hands on hips just looking around, and Bogue kicks his first, and the 14th for Newtown. They go to 14-13-97, lead out to 50. Geelong West 7-5-47. Atco Cafe 24/7 K-Rock scoreboard.
It's funny you mentioned that they were standing there with their hands on their hips. There was 4 or 5 Newtown players lining up at the fall of that ball then, when that ball come in. So maybe they should have taken their hands off their hips and put them on a man and just got some touch rather than touching themselves. But there was just so many options for them then, front and centre, and Bogue's not going to miss too many of those.
It's getting into that party time, isn't it, Kirsch, where you're just pushing hard forward. It's ladies' day, you want to walk in with a couple under your belt.
Back to the middle, Wilkinson gets it down. It's a training drill in the middle. Sutterby uncontested there, got the ball towards half forward. falls to the back of the pack at half forward. Lewis takes the tackle on, got the handball free. Lovell, handball to Symes. His handball was chopped up by Wilkinson. Condi, he takes the tackle of Mensch and Lovell as well. And the umpire will come in and ball it up at centre half forward. That sun lasted for 2 minutes.
Yep, enjoy it while you can.
To normal. Big thump out towards the side of the pack. Frost for Geelong West. Handball back to Lewis. Runs into the tackle. That's dropping the footy. And that was a good tackle from Blake Reid. And he'll take the free kick at right half forward for Newtown. Lewis jumped up in the tackle and lost the football. His short little kick can't quite hit the target, but Sutterby got the kick around the corner. Is that a mark? Yes, it is. Troop, who's always been a very good mark, and he takes it with 2 or 3 against him, and he'll have a set shot for goal from 30 at slide ankle.
Yeah, well, we did say this game had potential to blow road open. It's nearly 10 goals if he kicks this, so...
He's interested in playing, Troopy. He sort of bobs up, doesn't he? Always plays his role. He works hard up and down the ground.
That's goals.
That's probably where he struggles, his finishing skills. But no,
you're right. He does bob up though, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's important to their structure, I think, just in that connector role as that high half forward. And I think Jace spoke about in the pre-game about St Albans, where those players are really important at that ground. So if they do get later in the year, someone like Troop working hard up and down the ground is going to be important for them.
Missed it to the near side, Darcy Troop with his right foot kick. So the kick in from Cossins finds Buckwell in the back pocket and got it away by hand. They go towards half back. Take the mark. Barnes has got it. Being very dark here now at Elderslie as well. He goes out wide. Kick was chopped off though. Harris, Charlie, wrapped up by former K-Rock's own Max Kelly. Or can't keep it in. Boundary throw in centre wing on the outer side.
I've never seen someone want it to rain more just so he could be right, but Kirsch is just willing this rain.
Well, I've just done 2 rain dances out the back, so...
Checking that bomb all the time going, I'm sure I said it was going to rain. So, boundary throw in, Symes in front. Oh, so pushing the back, umpire said yes. Or over the shoulder, whichever one you like. So, Sutterby takes the free kick and goes to Ned Harris in the middle. He chips it towards half forward. Oh, Hocking put one hand up, couldn't take it. Lewis, his handball back to Kelly. Kick around the corner and punched away by Wilkinson. Lovell's second effort was all right. Lewis got it away by hand. Under pressure again, Lewis. His short little handball towards Kelly. Handball to Mensch over the top. Oh, they don't argue. That's high. Umpire said holding the ball, I think. Took the tackle on. And the free kick is against Cossins. It's going to go to Bogue. On centre wing on the outer side. He just chips the ball short. Burn way too far out to score, as we've seen. Plus he's on centre wing.
It's got quite dark.
It's very dark. Turn the lights on. Goes inside. Good kick. Hollard on a lead. He's a good leading little forward, isn't he?
Good little hit up. Yeah, he is. He's actually good front and centre. Good hit up. He's got quite a few attributes.
And he'll shoot for goal from just on 50.
I've probably said it too much, but Burns' kick coming in again. Like, that's laced
it
out.
Is, isn't it? Yeah.
40 metres.
Yeah.
You beauty.
Absolutely.
So Hollard,
he's had one hell of a day.
He's kicked one so far. Comes in with a right foot. Has kicked it across the face of goal and through for one behind. 1-2 his personal tally. 14-14, 98 Newtown. Geelong was 7-5, 47. Pepco Cafe 24/7 K-Rock scoreboard. Ball's back in. Devlin for Newtown across half forward. Lewis for Geelong West. Now Devlin again. Lloyd running forward to the football, couldn't take it. Ball spills free out of bounds. 55 around from the Newtown goal. We'll have a boundary throw in. So we've played 23 and a half final term. Port Phillip Ferries time clock. Port Phillip Ferries, there's no better way to travel. We'll have a boundary throw in. Newtown deep into attack again. Wilkinson takes it uncontested from the contest. Handball through the middle. Moi wrapped up. The umpire will come in and ball it up. Leopold Sporty's $100 voucher today. Going to be interesting to see who Kirsch gives that to. A few contenders.
Us three, I think.
Not K-Rock's own Max Kelly, though, by the sounds of it. He's wiped him. Ball, Lewis, do his own work. Ball comes out. from Harris Ned. Handball back. Oh, kick around the corner. Bogue saw Lloyd out the corner of his eye on centre wing and he took the mark. He goes over the top. So still attacking Devlin at left half forward on the outer side. Gets the ball in. Hand up. Diamond couldn't take it. Kelly over the top towards Mensch. Oh, he dropped the football in the tackle. The umpire said play on. Then he puts the tackle on. And the umpire says holding the ball. So free kick to Mensch. And ball comes back to Blake Reid. He's given it up to to Baxter Mensch, who goes out wide with the kick. Lloyd stands. Kerman's there as well. Kerman does well, keeps it in front, goes to the right foot kick, high over the back. Hollard waiting for it. Might sit for him and Diamond. He gets wrapped up by Cossins, and the umpire says holding the ball. So said he had an opportunity to get rid of it.
When?
And Cossins will take the free kick, gets it towards Buckwell, who drives it along the edge of the boundary line, and Barnes takes the mark at a right half back. You two still awake? Just making sure?
Yeah,
there we go.
We were just looking at Moi come running off the field there with the ball deep inside Newtown's forward 50 as a midfielder. I probably would have liked him just down there helping out Kirsch.
Yeah, maybe just know where his man is for starters.
Lloyd got it to Sutterby, got it to Hocking, and he's taken the mark 50 out from goal. And not without a show, Braden Hocking.
He loves it from here.
He does. He's kicked 1-1 this afternoon. He's 50 out on the boundary line. Left half forward. Missed to crack the ton for Newtown this afternoon. And he's coming in now. And he's missed to the far side through for one behind. So they go to 14-15-99 Newtown, 7-5-47 Geelong West. AFCO Cafe 24/7 K-Rock final quarter scoreboard. Lewis kicks it in short. Cossins, handball, over the top. Around the side, Wood, turned it over. Lloyd's there. Barnes was also there for Geelong West. Ball spills free, close to the boundary line. Do they keep it in? They do. Condi, right on the boundary line. Goes towards goal. Mark Hollard, no! From... Well, hang on, did he pay the mark to start with? Did he play on? What happened there? Goal umpire's waiting. I think he paid a free kick to Diamond maybe off the ball. I think he did.
No, I think he's paid the mark.
Oh, he has paid the mark.
But even though he played on, it's still bringing it back.
How does that work? Get two for the price of one.
Yeah.
Play on, kick it behind, but then get the ball back.
I think they know he's Kirsch's man.
Yeah, little bomber. He kicks this all day.
Well, you'd hope so.
You'd hope so. He's in the square.
6 metres out, directly in front.
I've seen him miss from here.
He won't be allowed to go into Ladies' Day if he misses. He's missed. Tell you what,
he stuck it in.
it was pretty close. He made the goal umpire work. The goal umpire basically worked into Reed Street. He was that far
That was
across.
done his hamstring. He ran that fast across.
But he kicked it in the end. So he's second, Uriah Hollard. And they do crack the century now, Newtown. 15-15-105. They lead Geelong West 7-5-47. APCO Cafe 24/7. K-Rock final quarter scoreboard.
We've said it a few times this year, Jace. We need the siren in here. Just we can press it when the game's done and dusted, and there's no more required.
That's the mercy rule.
It's now.
It's now. Well, you've got 55 minutes to fill, Kirsch. Do you want a bit more football?
No.
No. You want to talk about other things. Fair enough. Well, we'll
Here
see if
they
we can get it done. Here they go again,
Training
Newtown.
run.
Straight through the middle. Spent a lot of time with the cans on today, I'll tell you. Hollard got his head ripped off this time. And I don't think I've ever used my binos as much as I've used them today. There's been an awful lot of play at that other end of the
There
ground.
has, hasn't there?
Yes.
Dean, next time park the
Behind the goals.
Park the bus behind the goals.
Yeah.
Uriah Hollard. Oh, that must have hurt you, Kirsch. Here is the siren.
I'm sure they've got the radio on in there.
They must have. The timekeepers are going, all right, they've had enough of K-Rock. So have we. Uriah Hollard.
Like I see a torpedo here, Jamo, just to finish the game off.
He said he was a forward, in true forward fashion. He's got busy very late.
He has. He choked on.
Chuck time goals. Well, this will be 2 in the last minute if he can kick it. He comes in, right foot kick, and he has missed it. So he has kicked 2 goals, 3 this afternoon.
Pretty lively.
And 15-16-106 is the final tally for Newtown. They've defeated